skin. Girl, I love your brown skin. Yeah. Juicy lipstick, hips seem sun-kissed. You got a glow that's brighter than the sun. Some call it nappy, baby girl. You got pretty hair. Falani braids, goddess locks, girl, you dripping on them. Shout out to my sisters, yeah, y'all dripping on them. Keep your head up, keep flexing on them. You a genius, go to college and get your degree so you can write your own checks and buy your own things. Brown skin, girl, I love your brown skin. Root for you, I'm your biggest fan. You got that beautiful melanin, yeah. Lights, camera, action, you want no distraction. You got my attention, cause you got the beauty of a goddess. Baby, you should model. Girl, I love your black skin, girl, I love your brown skin. Lights, camera, action, you want no distraction. You got my attention, cause you got the beauty of a goddess. Baby, you should model. Girl, I love your black skin, girl, I love your brown skin. Yeah.
Oh yeah, welcome to the Boss Morning Show. I'm your host, William King. Today is Love Yourself Thursdays. Oh yeah, be intentional on loving yourself. All right, we got some guests coming in at 7:30. Boss with me.
There's a misunderstanding, just read it again. Read it again. There's a misunderstanding, just read it again. I wrote you a note about it, exhausted my pen. There's a misunderstanding, just read it again. Read it again, yeah. Read it again. I wrote you a note about it, just read it again, yeah. Just read it again.
I know that this ain't a mature way to get out what I really wanna say. I know that you'd figure out something slick you could use just to make me wanna stay. I can't even look at your face, so I thought of a way I could still say my part. Girl, I just play it and safe. I'ma give us the space that you already created. I hate it, we never compromise. But then we lay it on top of all the lies. And I don't see why you're here if you ain't about the life. I'm giving you it, notice the day the flower died.
But you know about it, lost in my pen. There's a misunderstanding, just read it again.
And again,
read it again, yeah. Read it again,
and again.
There's a misunderstanding, just read it again.
So I
wrote you a note about it, exhausted my pen.
My pen.
There's a misunderstanding, just read it again. Read it again, read it again. Wrote you a note about it, just read it again, read it again.
I tried my best to work with you. You think it don't, but it hurts me too. You're not in this all by yourself. In no time, you're with somebody else. Act like you care, act like you don't act like I wasn't there. None of my feelings were spared. Trouble is all in the air, all in the air. I really wasn't prepared. You gave me all of the reason for taking it there.
Wrote you a note about it, lost in my pen.
My pen.
There's a misunderstanding, just read it again.
And again.
Read it again. Read it again. There's a misunderstanding, just read it again.
Oh, I
wrote you a note nobody, exhausted my bed. There's a misunderstanding, just read it again. Read it again. Don't you know about it? Read it again.
You're a thief, you're a thief. Came here without a key. Don't know what you took from me, but I'm sure that you stole my heart. You're a thief, you're a thief. Came here without a key. Don't know what you took from me, but I'm sure that you stole my heart. Oh, yeah. You're a thief, you're a thief. Just give my heart back to me. Just give it back to me. Just give it back to me. Hey, hey.
Sit right up under my nose, but I was still able to breathe. But she's that much smarter than me. Guess she wanted better than me. Guess she wasn't ready for me. Just wanted to see what was free. Why would you take it from me if you got plans to replace it? You ain't trying to protect it. You don't wanna embrace it. You just wanna possess it. It was golden. Please call the police, cause my shit was stolen.
You're a thief, you're a thief. Came here without a key. Don't know what you took from me, but I'm sure that you stole my heart. You're a thief, you're a thief. Came here without a key. Don't know what you took from me, but I'm sure that you stole my heart. Oh, yeah. You're a thief, you're a thief. Just give my heart back to me. Just give it back to me. Just give it back to me. Hey,
Hey, I should've knew right then. My heart was skipping a beat. It was up under my feet. Guess all in the moment of heat. Guess you were the one that I needed. But as far as I could see, it was so sacred to me. But you ain't holding no secrets. You just wanna expose it. Damn, I really look stupid. Social media knows it. This house wasn't open. You just broke it. And my shit was stolen.
you're a thief, you're a thief. Came here without a key. Don't know what you took from me, but I'm sure that you stole my heart. You're a thief, you're a thief. Came here without a key. Don't know what you took from me, but I'm sure that you stole my heart. You're a thief, you're a thief. Just give my heart back to me. Just give it back to me. Just give it back to me. Hey, hey.
know you've been through it, but look how strong you are, now you went through it. If I added to your pain, I never meant to do it. Just can't let you be that flower that the rain ruined. Gotta tell the pain to fuck off, flex on them and brush off, take the trips and duck off, success gon' be enough talk. We can't let the past manipulate the future. I know it's hard to see the real when you ain't used to it. Girl, I understand, I understand, girl, I understand, I swear I understand, I understand cause I'm hurt too. Just know every time you're hurting, girl, I'm hurting with you. We got twin pain, twin pain, twin pain, twin pain. We gon' turn these problems into champagne, twin pain. I swear we got twin pains. I swear we got twin pains. But baby, we gon' turn these problems into champagne, twin pain. Baby, here's a pencil for them issues, girl, let's write on it. Girl, that front don't fit you, let your smile drive by on it. I know that you curve a lot, but you let me in, I done stirred the pot. I know that my words sound a little bit familiar. To fill you with that fake, he had to feed you. Tell me from some realness. I love it harder when you feel this. Girl, we've been through things that not everyone can deal with. I understand, girl, I understand. I swear I understand cause I'm hurt too. Just know every time you're hurting, girl, I'm hurting with you. We got twin pain, twin pain, twin pain. We gon' turn these problems into champagne, twin pains. I swear we got twin pains. I swear we got twin pains. But baby, we gon' turn these problems into champagne, twin pain. We gon' be alright, baby. Just trust me. She gon' be straight. Around with you. All the way.
All right, Omaha. Good morning, everybody. Oh, yeah, boss with me this morning. We'll keep it rolling. We got guests coming in later today. Oh, you know what we got going on? This weekend, we got the Taste of Africa going on. Oh, yeah, it's going on this Saturday, y'all. In Wood Park. We're one of the sponsors, y'all. I want you to make sure you guys come out and enjoy the Taste of Africa. All the foods from all the different countries of Africa is going to be represented behind UNO and Wood Park this Saturday. It's going down. Man, this weekend is going to be hot. It's going to be hot. First things to do. This Friday, Afro Man is coming. Oh, yeah. Afro Man will be in the building. We one of the sponsors of that. They're going to be doing their thing on the Tequila Garage this Friday. Well, actually, they're doing a 2-day tour. They're going to be in Minneapolis Friday. They're going to be here in Omaha Saturday. So it's going to be a lot of stuff going on Saturday. That's going on Saturday night, though. So Saturday night concert. The Taste of Africa is during the day. So Afro Man is in the building. Stimulus, Rockstar is also going to be there. But Afro Man is going to be in the building. Brought to you by the commission. This Saturday also, what else is going on? Eddie Griffin. Eddie Griffin is going to be here Friday and Saturday night. Fridays and Saturday night. And so, you know, I told you this month is Smile Month. I mean, we started out with Scruncho. Now we got Eddie Griffin. I think Michael Blackston's here. I think he'll be here this weekend also. I had an interview with him several years ago. I might need to find that and post that. Let you know I've been working. We've been doing this for a while, baby. So that's going on this weekend. So we start out this month with laughter and some entertainment. Later this month, we bring in Club Nouveau here to Omaha during Native Omaha Days. So we'll have tickets on sale soon. Soon. You'll see them on sale soon. Club Nouveau. Why you treat me so bad? Oh, yeah. Since I can't get to you, jealousy. I'm bringing I'm bringing one of the top groups of all times in to sing to y'all because we need to get rid of this jealousy. Why you treat me so bad? Today is Love Yourself Thursday. Without a doubt, baby, today is Love Yourself Thursday. You know, I love Thursday. You know, but my grandson, they rolling though. They out of town. I can't hang out with them today. That's usually what I do to love myself, is to hang around my grandchildren. First it was the grandson, now I got plural. It's increasing. So that's usually what I do to love myself. But you know, today I'm gonna do to love myself. I got some shea butter here. Uh Nourishment by Nadalia. You know, we got entrepreneurs making shea butter infused with, you know, different vitamins and stuff. And so I'm gonna take care of my skin. You know, usually I'm ashy. Yeah, I'm ashy. Don't get mad at me. But you know, shea butter, natural from our continent. And look how it goes on your skin. Oh yeah, I'm not ashy no more. Just apply a little bit. It also loosen up your skins too. Feel tight. Shea butter. And you know, we all about business, and during the Taste of Africa, it's gonna be a time to do some business for those individuals that have small businesses. I encourage us to, you know, develop relationships with our brothers and sisters from Africa so we can develop conduits of opportunities in regards to import and export. See, you got to open your minds. Got to open your minds. Well, open your ears, I guess. But the Taste of Africa will give us an opportunity to, you know, develop new relationships with our brothers and sisters. Also, to break down stereotypes. And develop new relationships in regards to economics. To economics. We have to raise our own community. We can't continue to blame someone else when we created this world. Don't get mad at me. We were first. Check out anthropology. Where's the oldest bones? So we've been doing this for a while. Egyptian civilization has been around way before the Greek and the Romans. As Aristotle, as Socrates. See, I'm studied. I had to be studied because my mother couldn't read and write, and I couldn't disappoint her by failing. But I'm gonna tell you this story though. A love thyself, you know, story. Um, of course, my freshman year, you know, everybody freshman year in college, first time away from home and totally independent, making decisions totally on your own because my mom and my sister, they was always there for real. Make sure I made great decisions. But when you go to college, you're on your own. You have to make your own decisions. You got to have the ability to love yourself. So that first semester, you know, I never even heard of a keg until I got to college. So in high school, I didn't do none of that stuff. They probably called me a square. I think one time we did have a party. We did have one high school party that we had. I ain't gonna tell you all the secrets, but um, but I didn't do that in high school. I was an athlete. I wanted to go to college. I knew my mom couldn't afford for me to go to college, and so I knew that I would have to get some kind of scholarship. So athletics was a way, of course. at Bryan. It's a college prep school, so that's why I chose Bryan. It was a college prep. It prepped you for college, and so man, I'm putting shea butter on. So it feels good actually to get rid of the ash. If you're ashy this morning, get some shea butter, put it on your body. You'll feel good. It'll loosen you all up. My skin is saying thank you, William. We tides of being dry. I forgot what I was talking about, y'all, so that's why I switched it up. But today is Love Yourself Thursday. Be intentional on loving yourself. My guest said she got stuck in traffic. I guess they cut off one of the, I know they cutting off some ramps off of I-80. I know they made some, cut off some lanes on I-80. So it's kind of like they using, I think, one lane for both directions. So it's going to take some time. So if you're coming out west or you're going out west and you're using I-80, it's going to take you a while because they close a lot of the lanes for construction. It's going to be like that for, I think I saw maybe a couple months. So alternative routes, or leave early if you have to head out to west to work, or if you're coming west to east downtown. And if you're using I-80, it's going to take you a while. You're going to have to use alternative routes, or you're going to have to leave early because I-80 is one of the busiest interstates in the country. And it comes straight through Omaha. Without a doubt. Omaha, the burbs, the bluffs. Let me play some more music. We're going to wait for our guests. Again, today is Love Yourself Thursday. Be intentional on loving yourself, whatever it is. Taking a long drive, reading a book, smoking your cigar, hanging out with your spouse or your grandmama or papa. Get it done today. Let's love yourself to the max, y'all. Tomorrow's not promised, and no one can love you more than you. All right? We're going to play some more music. We're going to keep it rolling. We're going back with I'm going to hype it up a little bit, you know. We're going to see what we got. Every morning we play local music. All the music you hear in the morning is local talent. If you're an artist or aspiring artist, please send your radio edit music to William King Jr., JR for Jr. at yahoo.com. It has to be radio edit. No profanity. If you send me music and it has profanity, I cannot play it. All right? So let's remember that, y'all. I cannot play that music. Also, and I talk to young artists all the time about making music without profanity, because it gives you greater opportunity to get your music out. When you put profanity in your music, you limit yourself. You limit your opportunity to be exposed. All right? So you're spending money anyway at the studio. All the engineer has to do is go back to those particular words, take them out or reverse them. Or you put a clean word in there. All right? Omaha, the birds are blessed. We're going to keep it rolling. Let me find the song. We got this new cut from Wakanda One, Timeless, Boss With Me.
Time is on your side. Time is on your side. Time is on your side. Timeless. The only time we have is right now. Forget about the time. Just enjoy the ride. Just enjoy the ride on. we can slide on. Going where you can't even get no doubts on. Never alone, with you by my side. You don't complain, you like to ride. We going that way, our movement's unique. You be queen and I be scheming. We achieving all our dreams and oh yeah, we out here feeling right. And when we talk, we be speaking life. And when we walk, we remain aligned. Happy or alive, it's so necessary. When the world cold like February, baby, this a movement, we gon' steady cruise it. Them folks be watching, but we peep the way they creep. Going off the grid with my baby love. Time the last thing that we thinking of. Oh, the only time we have is right now. Forget about the time, just enjoy the ride, just enjoy the ride. The only time we have is right now. Forget about the time, just enjoy the ride, just enjoy the ride. Just enjoy the ride. Ooh, time is on your side. 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 Hey, hey, hey,
I'm hard to forget. You know? I'm very rare, real is rare. You ain't gonna never come against somebody like me ever. Ain't nobody gonna be as genuine, as sincere as me. You ain't gotta lie to me about nothing. You know what I'm saying? For real. Ooh, I know you out here doing you. I don't bother to ask cause you ain't about to tell the truth. I ain't about to address the elephant in the room. You ain't about to confess and I ain't finna assume. Ooh, remember when you broke the news? Sleeping with another dude. Expecting me to act like everything was cool. But that was something I wasn't willing to do. Ooh, now look at what I'm going through. I used to feel like I had everything to prove. But now I feel like I ain't got nothing to lose. It's life or death and I don't know what I'ma choose. Ooh, I ain't gon' lie, I got the blues. I ain't gon' lie, sometimes you leave me so confused. Losing my mind, I tend to lose a couple screws. I wanna cry, but when I cry, you get amused. Cause you like to feed off my misery. You don't know how much you mean to me. But you act like you don't remember me. You can't wipe me out of your memory. I'm unforgettable. Can't forget me. Tattoo in that brain, I promise you. I guarantee. Everything we done been through, you wanna forgive me? For real? All these difficult situations, trials and tribulations, on top of losing my patience, make it hard to have relations. Honestly, don't see nobody meeting my expectations. Gotta ride alone if I plan on meeting my destination. Thought I could make it work, but it was my imagination telling me your love was real. It was just a hallucination. I suffer from retardation, adding you to the equation. Cause I was real and maybe you was imitation. Went to jail on probation and got a 3-year vacation. I gotta go the duration from having a conversation. I think it's crazy you let them people intimidate you. And now it's to the point I wanna call and say I hate you. Cause you got me in jail for something you know I ain't do. Calling your phone is something I know I can't do. If the tables turn, girl, this pain will probably break you. I can't expect you to understand and I can't make you. Cause you like to feed off my misery. You don't know how much you mean to me. But you act like you don't remember me. When you can't wipe me out of your memory, I'm unforgettable.
Man, I love that song. That's written by a young man. He's actually incarcerated right now. He's in Sarpy County Jail. We're going to be having his parents come on later today. They're going to be doing a GoFundMe. He's a gentleman that actually, dealing with domestic violence, and he actually tried to commit suicide. And so, but he lived. He lived. He contacted me, and we talked, and now I play some of his music. We want to make sure that we bring attention to, domestic violence, and because again, it's the most unreported crime, and we have to be proactive. Relationships. Everybody got relationship issues, and so his parents are going to be in later today, so we're going to talk to them about their GoFundMe, about whatever they want to talk about. But I want to give you kind of backdrop of some of the music that we play on the air, because this is all local music. We actually love our neighbors here, for real, for real. We got a guest in the house, y'all, and today is Love Yourself Thursday. Love Yourself Thursday. We want you to be intentional on loving yourself. Sometimes we give and give and give and give and never receive. Sometimes we got to receive, you know what I mean? That's why the sun come out. Oh, yeah, I receive the sun. Oh, yeah. So we got to receive love from people also. And that begins with loving thyself first. All right? So that's why we do things here on purpose, but in the purpose of healing self. All right. Today is Love Yourself Thursday. Everybody's going through something. And if you are going through some type of abuse, oh yeah, this is another song written by Cherry Berry and her husband, Bacon, the Small Town General. Shout out to them. They on a world tour right now. I think they was up in Alaska. I don't know where they at now. But they're on a world tour right now, straight from here from Omaha, y'all. We about to buy that tour. We got skills here. Without a doubt, we got skills here, and so we love to brag off our neighbors. Hey, kid, I like to brag off my neighbors. Y'all like to, be that crab in a barrel. No, I'm gonna clap so you can even climb higher. Without a doubt, I'm gonna clap so you can climb higher. We got a couple of guests coming in. We are a sponsor of the Taste of Africa this weekend. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be tasting all types of foods. I'm gonna go to this country, this country, this country, this country, to enjoy the flavor of us. Oh yeah, I'm part of them. My great 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 ancestor. Oh yeah, the one that y'all took. Oh yeah, the one that y'all took. Y'all took them. I don't know if they was male or female, but I'm giving a shout out to my great 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 ancestor, the first one that came over in those ships. Oh yeah, they was captured. Oh yeah, they were captured. Oh yeah, they took him. I went to go back home. They took me from me. But I'm back. Oh yeah, my great great ancestor all will be proud of her or his great grandson. Yeah. Oh yeah, you'll be proud of me. Oh yeah, I know where I come from. Omaha. So we're gonna give y'all a taste of Africa because you know why? Because we need to break down stereotypes. We need to increase commerce. We need to improve relationships. You're gonna get all that. And then plus you get to eat. And then you get to groove a little bit because they got performers all at the same time. Well, man, God is gonna be in the house, y'all. God is gonna be in the house without a doubt. So you got to be there if you want to hook up with God too. Because you know God came from Africa, you know the first bones. You know, don't get mad at me because I got the evidence. I got the evidence, y'all. I went to y'all schools. Shout out to Midland Lutheran College. Don't talk about, I know where I got it from. I didn't learn that in OPS, but I did learn a lot of OPS. I used to stutter y'all a great deal, so they taught me how to talk better. So thank you, OPS. You was good to me. Let me take a musical break real quick, but this song is called Molested. We're gonna get a little serious. For those that are, again, today is Love Yourself Thursday. And if you're going through some type of abuse, this is a love yourself move. Sometimes you got to get away from those that are abusing. And if you are a abuser, there's help for you. My last job, I worked at the Women's Center for Advancement, and I ran domestic violence groups. So men, if you're a abuser, there's a phone number to call so you can deal with your anger in different ways. Everybody deal with stress differently. And sometimes we perpetuate behaviors that were subjected to us as children. So some of us been whipped, and sometimes those same men perpetuate the same behaviors. All right. So this is real life. This is not cartoons, y'all. This is real life. This is not cartoons. Red alert. So this song is called Molested. If you're going through something that you know you shouldn't be going through, if you know someone that that's in your family that's supposed to love you, and you know that they're doing something that they shouldn't. If you know something that's going on, you're a sibling, and you want to protect your siblings. I'm letting you know you got to call somebody. You got to tell somebody. You can't continue to let the abuse continue. So this song is called Molested. It's written by the Small Town General and Cherry Berry. Man, we got to change our community. These songs are written by Omahomans, and they write about their experiences, and these are experiences of other young people. Did you know? And I'm a factual guy, that 1 out of 5 Black girls is molested. No, not 1 out of 100, 1 out of 1,000, not 1 out of 1,000,000. 1 out of 5 Black girls here in America is molested. And so, oh man, I was born by a woman. I stopped a sucker duck for raping a woman. And so this song is called Molested. I want you guys to make sure you love yourself today. Today is Love Yourself Thursday. No one loves you more than you. And if you're going through some type of abuse, or if you know someone is going through some type of abuse, let somebody know. Here at 95.7 The Boss, we don't participate in the ignorance. Oh, no, we work for God over here. Boss with me.
There's no one to talk to, no one to talk to. Like there's no one to lean on, there's no one to lean on. Seems like nobody cares, nobody's there. Yeah, all of your dreams gone, all of your dreams gone. You're feeling neglected, nobody really cares there. Oh no, nobody's suspecting, or even expecting. Just being molested. No.
As I sit back thinking about my past, knowing now what he did to me was all bad. When I sat on his lap, why he humped me back? My distant cousin, who ever could imagine that? My mama had to work them 9 to 5s to provide. Sometimes it was all night. She left me with family that she trusted. You took my innocence, I'm telling you busted. He asked keep a little secret. I said yes, then the child mo proceeded. You better be lucky I'm not scarred for life. For what you did to me, I hold the pain inside. I can't lie, sometimes at night I cry. I wipe my eyes and pray to God you'll get yours in time. I can't lie, at night sometimes I cry. I wipe my eyes and pray to God you'll get yours in time.
No one to talk to, like there's no one to lean on, there's no one to lean on. Seems like nobody cares, nobody's there. Yeah, all of your dreams gone, all of your dreams gone. You're feeling neglected, nobody really cares there. Oh no, nobody's suspecting, or even expecting. Just being molested. Oh no. Pay attention to the kids, listen to them when they talk, grasp every single word, cause they be speaking from the heart. Be happy when they open up and come into their parents first, cause my daddy never showed up, and to this day that shit hurt. Babysitter lifting up her skirt, mama had to work, rubbing on my penis, kissing on me, taking off her shirt. I was in the first grade, remember it like yesterday, couldn't tell my mama anything, she wouldn't listen anyway. It's a lot of kids out here going through this every day. Grown touching on them boys, now them boys gay. It starts in the home, so the parents is the one to blame. Uncle Jim touching on Johnny, touching on Jane. They paying cause I been down that road. And if somebody touch once, then somebody gotta go. I don't give a damn, mother, brother, sister, cousin. My kids come first, that's the end of this discussion. No one to talk to, like there's no one to lean on, there's no one to lean on. Seems like nobody cares, nobody's there. Yeah, all of your dreams gone, all of your dreams gone. You're feeling neglected, nobody really cares there. Oh no, nobody's suspecting, or even expecting. Just being molested. Oh no.
Oh yeah, man, we do it for real over here. We hear you over here without a doubt. I know hurt people are hurt people, and I know a lot of people are getting hurt out here right now. We got your back. Let me know what's going on, y'all. Let me know what's going on.
Thank you, God.
All right. We got our guests in the house. I got everything on. Coordinated. Turn that down a little bit. All right. Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs. Welcome to the Boss Morning Show. It is July the 8th, y'all. It's going to be a beautiful day. So get out, enjoy the day today. Without a doubt, today is Love Yourself Thursday. We are a research radio station. If you have never heard of us, I know you'll be turning dials. Our goal is to, modify our behavior, so we can be better individuals, family members, and citizens. We have a event. This event, oh yeah, I love to eat anyway. But this event is bigger than just tasting Africa. You'll get to enjoy the culture. So if you want to just experience some different flavor, this is the weekend. I'm telling you. See, I'm Um, I poke fun, and add sarcasm to racism and slavery. However, um, in order to get the message across, so sometimes you got to teach in different ways, but sometimes it come hard too, because it's necessary. This event is a love thy neighbor move because when you can bring people together in fellowship, in libation and great music, of course, great culture and colors of fashion and sounds and smells and rhythms and vibrations. Man, that's what you're gonna get this weekend. And so we got two women from the African continent because we do want to distinguish, they're new immigrants, they're African Americans. They wasn't stolen, but they still was colonized. Everybody there was an argument of degrees of slavery.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I saw y'all bringing out the African American Commission, how y'all try to, divide. I had to bring out the big guns on y'all. Let you know who wrote that, who's the author of that, who was the original founders of the African American Commission here in Nebraska. Mm-hmm. So this is an opportunity where African Americans, connect with Black Americans because we were born here. We're American.
Yes, we are.
And so we have to make that connections. They make traditional food. We make collard greens. They make don't y'all use yams?
Yeah, we use them.
They use yams. Okay, now what do y'all call y'all yams?
Fufu.
Fufu. Okay, so
It's still yam.
Yeah, it's still yam. But one is pounded, one is like they have.
We make it in
type.
different ways.
Yeah.
Okay, so
if you eat it with soup, then
it's called
referred as fufu. Yeah.
Okay, fufu. Okay.
Yeah.
See, they eat the yam.
Mm.
We eat the yam.
Yeah.
See, and we grind it up too. We put it in our mouth. That's how we grind it. So we both grind. But hold on, is that that black one also?
The black one is ready. Okay.
You know what I mean? So we grind food up, same thing, but ours is in our mouth. So Omaha, the Burbs of Bluffs. We have our guests in the house. We're going to talk about the African, not only their culture, food, fashion. As you see, their fashion. They came in here looking fashionable. Yeah. I knew I had to iron my stuff this morning. I knew I had to iron. And so I already put the shea butter on already. So I'm looking. I had to get my skin together. I already know how they's gonna come in here, rolling in here. So that's how they roll. So come out this weekend, man. It's gonna be a great time to taste of Africa. I brought two young ladies in here. They're gonna get some more background, how you can participate. I don't know if it's too late to be a vendor. It's not too late to give money. You can always can donate. Yeah. You can always can donate. So we're gonna find out how you can get involved. So Omaha, you know how these stars are. They got their own nouns, verbs, adjectives, prepositional phrases, all yes, and predicates. To introduce themselves, I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. We're gonna get right into the discussion. All right. So go ahead, ladies.
Good morning. Stay comfortable. Okay. Yes, that's better. Thank you.
All right. Go ahead, ladies.
My name is Hope, and I am from Cameroon, and I will be participating at Taste of Africa as a vendor, and I'm also one of the organizers of Taste of Africa. So, hopefully, I get to see you all out there today. Oh, well, on Saturday. I'm excited.
Okay.
You can tell that I haven't had enough sleep.
Right. So you're trying to make Saturday today.
Yes.
Trying to hurry it up.
Okay. And you, mademoiselle?
Oh, My name is Judith. I'm from Nigeria. I will be one of the business vendors and also one of the organizers of Taste of Africa Omaha.
Okay. Now, Hope, what country are you from?
Cameroon.
Cameroon.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. So let me get some. I got my. Of course, you said my World Atlas up there.
You need a pin to be
Heck yeah.
putting everybody
To
that's
be able to
visited.
find where Cameroon is.
Yeah.
Cameroon is probably on the west coast.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I know some geographics. I study Africa. I say a little bit. Now Cameroon is. Tell us a little bit about Cameroon.
What can I say? I can't really say much about Cameroon right now. Well, I can tell you we do have a rich culture. We do have over 300 vernaculars or languages or something like that, if you will.
300 languages? 300 languages?
Mhm.
Man.
Tribes.
Okay.
Right.
So each tribe had their own particular language.
Yes. And we what can I say? Food.
Okay.
Food wise, I'm
Okay.
told, food wise, you would not. I mean, I think we probably have one of the richest food varieties, if you will, in Africa.
So so what do you grow? What's grown? What do you guys grow here in Nebraska? We're known for corn huskers.
We grow everything.
So you grow like what?
It just depends on what part of Cameroon you are. But we grow corn. We grow peanuts. We grow soybeans. We grow potatoes, vegetables, spinach, watermelon.
Ooh.
Everything is fresh. Mangoes, plums. Well, not the plum that you all have here.
Okay. Y'all plums bigger than ours or something?
Our plums are better.
What?
We roast our plums. That's not plum.
Okay.
I mean-
Will we begin some roasted plums this Saturday? Then see how they talking smack? Hey, when you're black, I don't care where you from, you talk smack. You know what I mean? You know, that's universal, baby.
I mean, that was one of when I came to the US and I went to the grocery store and I saw plums and I'm like, oh, plums. And then that's not plum. I don't know what that is.
Okay. Oh man. Okay. Well,
but if you want the real plums, you could go to African Farms on 90th and Maple and you could try some African plums.
Yes.
Okay.
It's out there. It's frozen, but it's better than nothing.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. Don't be talking about our plums over here in America.
But everything, I can tell you that everything we have is natural.
Okay.
Right? It's homegrown. We pretty much pluck mangoes from the trees and eat it, or we pluck oranges from the trees. We, harvest pineapples.
Pineapples?
Right.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Man, it is a garden.
Our pineapples are so sweet.
Oh,
coconut we harvested.
Coconut?
Yeah, papaya.
Papaya?
Oh,
Lord.
Name it.
Yes.
Name it, they got it.
We grew up with this stuff in our backyards.
What?
So we don't, getting it from
the store?
Stores. Yeah, we grew up with it.
Yeah.
Man.
So yeah.
Man. I'm about to cry. Can I go home?
I grew up.
Yes.
Yeah, you can. I grew up climbing mango trees and guava trees and yes.
Guava.
Yeah.
G-U-A.
Avocado.
Okay. I heard. I never tasted that before.
Oh,
It's good.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Lord. Okay, man.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started. You're gonna make me go back home tomorrow.
Man, we missing out, y'all. We missing out. We gotta go home.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, now Judith,
Yes.
you're from what country? Are you from Nigeria?
Nigeria. Yes.
Now, what food is natural? Now, Nigeria is not on the coast, correct?
No, it's west.
It's inland.
Yeah.
See, I know my geography.
You do. You have been studying well. Your teacher should be proud of you.
I know.
Down. Heck, it's in the middle, y'all. So, now Nigeria, you guys are known for producing what? Nigeria is one of the richest countries in Africa, right?
As well, yes.
So,
yes.
are you guys like in like the oils and the diamonds and the golds and the platinums?
I think the gold is Chad or Senegal, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we are well known with oil
Oil.
business.
Okay.
Yes, we are well known with in oil business, and then also cement. Dangote is from Nigeria, so yeah. And the food. Oh my God!
Don't get started.
I know we're gonna have a Nigerian stand, Mama G Kitchen. She's going to be cooking the award-winning Nigerian jollof rice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have okra soup, Nigeria. We have okra soup. We have egusi soup. Now, if you want to try all this out, you go to African Farms. He's gonna hook you up. Someone can make it for you, so you can
Yes.
have some taste of Africa.
Okay. So now you mentioned African Farms several
Yes.
several times. Is that you guys grocery store? Or is that our grocery store? Because I'm included.
Yes.
So I'm not going to exclude myself.
Yes, it is our grocery store for Africans that live here that still want to get a taste of being back home. And he also happens to be one of our sponsors as well.
Yes.
Okay.
For the event.
And where is he located? Where's the store located at?
90th and Blondo is inside the.
He's in between
Walmart.
90th and Maple,
Yeah.
around the
So in that
neighborhood-
plaza.
right
Yes,
around
yeah.
the neighborhood Walmart.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's
inside the
right
plaza.
there.
Okay, so you're next to Walmart.
Yeah.
And that
Yes.
same complex, that same
Mhm. The same,
shopping
with
area. Okay, great.
Sure.
African Farms.
And he's
Yes.
very friendly and welcoming.
Yes.
You would not miss it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
If he hasn't seen you there, if he sees your face for the first time,
Yeah.
Mhm.
he will ask you where you're from. Do you know anybody here that you can get in contact with? You can ask him. Like if you move here for the first time,
Mhm.
he will connect you to your community. He will
Yes.
get in touch with people that you can.
Also, so he's
be
a
in touch
connector.
with.
Okay.
Yes.
He definitely is.
Yes.
Great. Now, what is it? What is his name?
Felix.
Since we talked about it, we don't want to talk behind his back.
Right.
You know what I mean?
His name is Felix. I call him Uncle Felix.
Okay. All right, let
He's
him,
our uncle.
I know.
okay, let him know we ain't talking behind his back and stuff.
No.
Keeps us in check.
Okay, all right. Tell us a little bit more about the festival, how it came to fruition. Where did it come from? I know I've of course attended many of your ladies' events in the past, and there's been different caterers
Right.
that have brought food to your events. So I haven't had a chance to taste multiple foods, but who came with this idea to bring all this together, not only to bring you together, but also bring this community together?
Well, the organizers are friends. We know each other before we started this whole idea, and we've been cooking for a long time for different parties, and so I think the idea just came up randomly.
Yeah, we're just talking about it like something we wanted to bring Africans together,
Right.
And bring different African food together,
To bring our community together,
Yes.
and also not only the African community, but also reach out to the Omaha community as a whole, right?
Yes.
So, what better way to bring people together than food, right?
Mhm.
So we decided to be able to organize this
Mhm.
and also get other African vendors that people don't know about,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
To be able to showcase their talents.
Mhm.
We have people that are seamstress.
Yes.
They make designers, or they
clothes,
make
yeah.
clothes.
like something
Like
like she's
some
wearing.
like what I'm wearing. So if you come out there, you will be able to see this
Okay.
and other African fabrics. We have all of those people that no one really knows them. Even within the African community, we
Yes.
probably don't know everyone.
Exactly.
But this would be an opportunity for us to come together and network
Mhm.
and actually promote our brothers and sisters. So
Okay. Now, so you kind of like, back in the day when I was growing up, you can go to like New York or Jewtown in Chicago, and they'll make your stuff
Mhm.
right there.
Yes.
Seamstress.
yeah,
So you have that talent in your community, correct?
we do.
Yes.
Okay.
We do.
So I can go and I can come out to I can come out to the Taste of Omaha. I mean, excuse me, Taste of Africa
Yes.
this weekend.
Mhm.
Meet a seamstress, and then I can get my body. Even
You
though-
will get your measurement taken. You would get, you select your fabric,
Yes.
Okay.
and they should be able to get. They won't get it to you then,
Okay.
but they should be able to get something for you.
Okay.
You obviously would have to provide what kind of style, you want.
Or they can
Okay.
give you options on
Yeah.
what can
Okay.
look good on you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. So even though I got a different body type, I'm skinny, fat, skinny.
It's
So
customized
Yes.
to whatever.
Okay, all right, all right.
Yes.
Anybody type.
Doesn't
That's-
matter what your body type is.
Yep.
It's customized.
Yep,
so.
that's
Okay.
why they take your measurements so they can be able to make sure it fits your body type.
Kind of
Okay.
like how you go into men's warehouse.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
True.
Okay.
do your suit. That's the
Yep.
same thing they do.
I go to KG and Men's down in Kansas City and Denver. Thank you. That power.
I love Kansas City. don't you?
Yeah.
But yes, we do have that talent
Yes.
in our community,
Mhm.
Right.
and it's unfortunate that we don't have the opportunity to be able to showcase that
Mhm.
Right.
to the world. Normally, it's by word of word of mouth.
Yes.
Okay.
If someone sees this and say, "Hey, Hope, where'd you get this?" then I can
Right.
tell
Right.
them or give them their number. But this would be an opportunity for every culture, Mexicans, whites,
Mhm.
blacks,
Mhm.
whatever, to be
Yep.
able to come there and get that exposure.
Yes.
So
Well, Hope, can you stand up for us, Hope?
yes.
And who actually designed that dress?
Well, this was sent to me.
Well, you can walk a little closer. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on a second. We get a good view. You can turn around. Turn
Turn
around.
around.
Yeah, turn around. There we go.
Mhm.
Now, there we go. See,
Now,
see,
this is free roll right here.
see how that? See, we got style.
Yeah.
I mean, we are professional.
Yes.
I mean, she did the spin and everything,
Man.
Judith. I mean, I didn't know she
You
had to
asked-
spin.
You asked for it,
Right. Do a little parade.
Some of us have hidden talents.
Yes.
Well, she did everything. But no. But I mean, that shows you what talent we have in our community
Yes.
and what opportunities to create your own flavor.
Yes.
You know what I mean? By creating your own custom designs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so if you're a young fashion, see, then that's what I'm talking about by creating relationship. So if you're young, we got a lot of young people that are in fashion
Mhm.
that would love to have the ability to design their ideals.
Yep.
You better come out to the Taste of
Yeah.
Africa and develop relationships
Yes.
with some of the elders that's doing it.
Mhm.
Everything has to be passed down, y'all.
Mm.
And if
That's right.
we don't have it, those talents or skills within our own family, they're still in the
Someone
Black
out there.
diaspora family. We
Yes.
all family, y'all. Stop it with the borders and all that stuff. We didn't have borders. Somebody else put borders up. Say this land is my land. This land ain't your land no more.
No,
We didn't do that.
we don't need that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, come on. So let's get that out of our mindset
Mhm.
and let's blend. Like my man at African Farms is
Yes.
doing. He's
Yes.
guiding people,
Felix.
bridging gaps
Yes.
in order so we can have a better community.
Yes.
So this weekend is going down, man. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm not gonna eat all Friday, y'all.
Then I get the stomach.
Yeah,
ready.
yeah. I'm not gonna eat all Friday.
Yes.
You get ready for it.
Heck yeah.
Get your stomach ready.
Heck yeah, without a doubt. But did I? So this just came out of just
Friendship to discussion to
Yeah.
making it a reality.
okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. How has it been? How many vendors do we expect to be there this weekend?
About 30.
About 33 vendors.
Yes.
33 vendors.
Yeah.
Right now,
Then
about
food
of that
vendors.
is about 10 food
Yeah.
vendors or
Mhm.
so, and then the rest are just
Merchandise.
merchandise.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. You need to get blend 10
Yes.
different food. Is that representing
Yeah.
10 different countries?
Yes.
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 Okay.
We have Cameroon.
Nigeria,
we have
Sierra
Nigeria,
Leone,
yeah.
Togo, Zimbabwe,
Yeah.
Senegal.
Senegal, Liberia,
Yeah.
and
Ghana?
Do we have
Ghana.
someone from Ghana?
Ghana is going to participate next year.
Okay.
as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Ghana is going to participate next year. Then we have even GQ from here, African American.
Okay,
Yeah, we're gonna have barbecue.
Got some soul food.
Yes, there you
We got
go.
some soul food added
So you
in
see, our
there.
cultures are blended.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. Welcome home, brother.
Okay, what's up, sister? Right on.
Yeah. And then we have Joe Fisher, the hot dog guy. So he's gonna be there as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, and he does that's a good fish. I mean,
Yes.
that's a good hot dogs,
Hot dogs,
man.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
man.
This one in time I heard I'm gonna try it that day.
Well, we got some people. Miss Jones says she's a streamer. She'll be interested in different cultural styles. So that's going on this weekend. New Money Apparels, ladies and gentlemen, clothes line. Frank Hayton Jr., Houston, Texas. All right, I see you in Houston, Texas. See, that's what I'm talking about. Free shipping, affordable for all our people. All right, I see you. So what's up, homie? Much love. What's up, homie? Much love. What's up, homie? How much? Red alert. What's up, homie? Home girls gears in Omaha. Okay, all right. He said some words I can't say, but what's up, Martine? Martine said you better be there because in Omaha and we're part 808 South 60th Street. You guys know it's right behind UNO.
Yes,
Right.
and Martine is gonna be there. She's gonna display her boutique.
Okay, all right. Well, cool.
Yes.
Well, Martine gonna be there. She got about 8 different businesses.
Yeah.
What's up?
They would also have some jewelries out there.
So we have
So like this earring right here, that's from Africa.
okay.
So that's an African jewelry. I didn't wear the complete set, but you definitely have something like that.
So very unique sets
Very unique.
that no one else have.
Right.
Okay, so I mean, if you guys want one of a kind items, you're gonna get it here. You're gonna get it at the Taste of Africa.
Yes.
What time does it start?
It starts from noon till 8 p.m.
Right.
Okay.
Yes. And then I want to mention something about parking. UNO, they gave us their parking for free. It's going to be available from noon to 6 p.m. But the event goes till 8 p.m. So if you park at UNO parking, you can just go and move your car and park on the street. I know there is a long way that connects the UNO off to Dodge Street. You can park there. That place is free. You can stay there all. And then you can find parking by the swimming pool. But as long as you park at UNO parking lot, you're going to have accessible to it from noon to 6 p.m. And another thing I wanted to mention is a free entry. It's family friendly. Like if you always wanted to travel to Africa, you haven't get a chance, you always wanted to try African food, but you don't know which restaurants to go. This is a great opportunity to come out.
Or if you don't know an African.
Or if you don't know an African. You're gonna meet some of them, you never know.
Yeah, without a doubt.
It might be, it might end up to something different in the future. So
Without a doubt. I'm talking, fellas, baby in the house. Fellas.
Yeah, so we have
even the ladies got to be in the house because they'll be in the house. I mean, really to experience the culture.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, man. To break down stereotypes, and one of the ways is to actually participate in fellowship.
Yes.
Very simple.
Yes. So I wanted to shout out to all our business partners and sponsors. They are the ones making this possible. We have John A.K. Law Firm, Yo Law Firm.
We have Obenson Health, Home Health Care. So we have Africans out there that are business entrepreneurs in the community.
Yes,
without a doubt.
Yeah,
you will get to see some of them there.
Yep.
If you go on Taste of Africa, Omaha on Facebook, you will also see those businesses out there that we have in our community that you can support.
Yes, and then Ray K, insurance agent, Ibokwe Law Firm. We have Marlon, Okereke, Real Estate. We have Grill 2.0. We have Mama G. We have Callisto's Foundation. We have a lot of them. So if you go to, and also shout out to our media sponsor, the bus.
All right.
How
Yeah,
can
that-
we
It's
forget?
okay. How can we forget
Heck
you?
yeah, heck yeah.
You know, how can we forget that?
Oh, say the best for last. Say the best for last.
That's
Yes,
right.
yes. So we thank everyone for making this possible.
Without a doubt. It takes a neighborhood to raise a neighborhood. So we
Yes.
appreciate you, ladies, being courageous. I was listening to one of the ministers down south, TD Jakes. He says to be unique and to manifest your uniqueness is to be courageous because it's everybody want to be normal or
Right.
average. We got to be above average.
Yes.
And so we appreciate you ladies being above average and bringing uniqueness to our community, without a doubt. The Taste of Africa starts at noon this Saturday, Elmwood Park. Elmwood Park is behind UNO, right off 60th and Dodge, right behind it. Can't miss it, south of UNO. Again, parking in the garage is until 6 o'clock. You might have to probably pay from 6 to 8. So just go up there and give them a couple of dimes. They ain't charge that much up at UNO. It's summertime, y'all. It's summertime. So the rates probably a little bit cheaper. So you can stay there. But if you have to move, you can move to the streets. There's plenty of parking around Elmwood Park. Come out and enjoy the sounds, the smells, the rhythms, and the commerce of Africa. So come out this weekend to Taste of Africa if you're looking for something to do. Let's break down stereotypes. Let's create some new relationships.
Yes.
All right. Ladies, are you still looking for vendors? Are you still looking for sponsorship? I mean,
Sponsorship. We welcome any sponsorship. But
Donation
right
is
now, the vendors are closed.
Yes.
Okay.
Especially food vendors.
Mhm.
There's not
Yeah.
enough time to be able to get registered.
Yeah.
But you know what? Hold your wallets for next year because
Yes.
next year will be even bigger
Mhm.
and better.
Yes.
Okay.
So hopefully next year we'll be out early enough to be able to let people know
Yeah.
Mhm.
what we're doing. But for right now, for all the supporters, everybody, the entire community, please bring your wallets and support our African businesses. Grill 2.0 would be out there live,
Yes.
Mhm.
grilling fresh from the grill.
Okay.
So, so please come out there and just have fun.
Yes.
It's
Right.
going to be a kids-friendly environment.
Mhm.
Bring your kids to also experience the culture.
Yeah.
Great. Well, again, if you are a young fashion designer, if that's what you want to do, this is the perfect place to be.
Yes.
You'll meet a lot of seamstress from the African diaspora, and they do it for real. See the designs, they do
Yeah.
it for real.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So whatever you can have in your mind, they can
Yes.
sew it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
To your
For
body.
real. For real. And so man. Well, we could change the world. I mean, I had this idea. I went to a room. Sometimes you go in the room and say, man, we need to expand this room. On the campus of the old Nebraska School of Deaf, they had on that campus, they basically had was like a mini city. And so they had to develop their own commerce for those that were deaf.
Oh.
So one of the rooms they created was a sewing room. Now we're in this room, I still see it. I get goosebumps because I said, "Dang, all these sewing machines."
Snow White.
I said,
I
"Man,"
know.
and then I immediately thought about Greater New Hope Baptist Church, Reverend Kelly. He said the sick and shed in. I said we need to go to the nursing homes and get with our elders, the one that y'all forgot about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yes.
They still know how to sew. Y'all new generation women,
Yeah.
y'all don't know how to sew.
No, I don't. I can't even
Yeah,
use
I
a
don't.
needle.
I
But
always-
you know what? I grew up. My mom.
But the last
making-
generation, they sold because
Yes.
they didn't, like you said, y'all went to the fruit trees.
Yeah,
They had fruit.
Yep.
They didn't have a store, so they had to make
My
their
mom
own.
Make
used
it
to make
themselves.
our dresses.
Right,
For
come on.
Christmas. She
Yeah.
didn't go out to buy dresses.
Right.
She made it from scratch. Even because we back home use what they call backrest. You all don't have it here. on chairs or on
Yes.
couches.
Uh-huh.
Our couches would have backrests that has like a design on it.
Okay.
So she used to manually do those flower designs
Yes.
on the back. But right now she doesn't even have time for that.
I
But
know.
I remember when she used to do that, and she'll call my sisters and I to try to do it. No, I was out on the
Right.
trees. I wasn't interested. But that's one of the things, like you said,
Yeah.
that these are cultures that they're getting lost
Mhm.
in
It
time,
is.
right?
Right.
So if you go back home, you will see many people
Yeah.
making this fashion design
Yes.
dresses. They just don't have the opportunity to be able to do it big like what
Yeah.
we do here.
True.
Right.
But
right.
some of those people are here doing full-time jobs,
Mhm.
but
True.
still taking that opportunity to do
To
what
do
they
it-
love.
Yeah.
Right,
On the side.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna let you know that we always want to pray to God for something, and we already have it already.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
We
The
do.
talent,
True.
the
Yeah.
talent
We
is already
have it.
here.
Absolutely.
We just have to.
Use it collectively.
Yes.
So that room of sewers, and we had about 50 sewers, and I know we got people out there that have a sewing machine and getting dust on it.
I know,
And-
right?
and-
That's true.
Laundry.
In your laundry
clothes,
room.
right?
Yeah. And we got a grandson or a granddaughter that might be involved in fashion. You know, you could teach them, and you just ignore what they
Right.
say they want to
Mhm.
be.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Or as elders, we're not developing conduits of opportunities for our young people.
Yes.
And as elders, we should be thinking about that. So that's all I'm saying. We're here at 95.7 The Boss, man. We are a research station. And I just want to let you know that God has already blessed us what we already need.
Yes.
Yes.
We
We
do
d-
have the talent.
We just got to come together
Yes.
collectively and get it done.
Yes.
So now Black people don't produce nothing.
Mm.
Now if we have 50 sewers, 50 sewers, people
Can you-
50 sewers. You know what
And
I mean?
we love fashion. We do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We like colors.
Right.
We,
Oh,
you know,
But
we
what if we decide, okay, we're gonna buy our socks from our brand, and then we have our people make the socks,
There
and then
you
we
go.
buy it. It's produced by our factory,
There you
and then
go.
we grow it.
Yep.
We grow it.
Mhm.
We can do it, y'all.
Yes, we
That's
can.
true.
We
Yes,
can do
we
it.
can.
And we have all the businesses there are all African business. I mean, I'm going to be there
Right,
Yeah.
selling my products. Yeah.
man. We can get it done. So let's
I'm out.
let's because I mean that's one way we can develop and produce our own products.
Mhm.
We over at Africa, I've been talking about import export.
Mhm.
So can we get raw fashion, raw fashion, raw material
Yeah.
from Africa?
Yes.
Where Africa buy from Africans.
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
Yes, we can.
You'll be
Yes.
there.
You see, I'm hearing yes.
Yeah.
I'm hearing yes.
And they're
I'm
going to
hearing
take
yes.
your measurements and
Mhm.
make anything. Even if you want to make something that is fashionable
Mhm.
with African dress,
Mhm.
it is possible.
Okay.
Yes.
See, now that's creating an opportunity for our young people. Instead of going out and getting Calvin Klein and
Gucci.
Gucci,
No.
Uchi, and Levy.
The best part about it is because I can't tell you how many African ways I have. When I go to parties, I like to
Mhm.
dress in my African
Yes.
regalia because that's my identity. I don't want to
Yeah.
I don't want to lose it.
Yeah.
Right. So on very few occasions, if I'm going to work, then I dress.
Yeah.
Sometimes on Fridays, I actually dress like this to work.
Yeah. Friday
in
freestyle.
freestyle, right? So, but Fridays I wear regular American clothes and all that. But when we're going to parties, we always,
Mhm.
I always dress to fit that
Mhm.
occasion, and I
Yes.
want to be unique.
Yes.
And that's the thing about using this seamstresses because
Mhm.
you create your own style, you create your own design that fits your body shape. You walk around and you feel like a goddess or a queen, if you will.
Oh,
Without doubt. Without doubt.
Self pride, right?
Yes, and one of the things I noticed, is, especially been hanging out with my brothers and sister from Africa, is that especially the women, when you dress, it's appropriate to your body type. So you're not wearing what do you call spanky things.
Right.
They showing all like the American women sometimes, and they know they shouldn't be wearing. But the African women design their clothes where they are respectful to their body.
Yeah,
Right.
proportion, everything.
Yeah. Right. And I respect that also. So let's develop. See, we're just talking about one areas of opportunities.
Right. That's just one.
We just talking about one area of
Right.
opportunity.
True.
Mhm.
We haven't
We-
mentioned the
yeah,
rest.
yeah.
others.
We just saw one area of develop a relationship
Mhm.
with the African community.
Yeah.
And we can develop a relationship of sewing, and we're going to produce clothes for our young people. That is one. We ain't talking about all the other stuff. I ain't mentioned shea butter because I'm looking good right now. My skin looking good right now. Y'all know I'm usually ashy. I don't put nothing on my skin at all. But I use shea butter, and I know
And
this.
speaking of shea butter,
Uh-huh.
at African farms, we have the natural, real
Yeah.
shea butter.
What?
Raw shea butter
Raw.
from Africa. So
Straight
it's
from
not refined. It hasn't been
Mhm.
processed.
Yeah.
Shea butter.
Straight from
What?
Africa.
So yes, if
Okay,
you go
y'all.
out
Oh
there,
man. Okay, so
what you have right now has been tweaked a little bit by the.
Lord, I got to throw that away. No,
If it's in the bottle, he has.
I went to the don't get mad at me because I went to the Chinese. We need an African store,
Now
man.
you
I
have
mean
your
with African
brother
products,
to
man.
buy
Come on
from.
now.
Come on,
Now you
yes.
have your brother to buy
Yeah.
from.
Yeah, well, good enough, brother. I apologize. African farmer, North 90th Street,
Yes.
between
Yes.
Maple.
Blondo and
yeah.
Maple.
Yes.
Okay,
And
next
he
to
will be there too.
next to Walmart. All right.
Yeah, he will be he will be one of the vendors as well.
Okay, well, we had to invite him on
Yes.
since he's Bridge Gaps.
Yes.
I'm a Bridge Gapper also. I like
Yeah.
the Bridge Gaps also. So that's great. So that's export import. So come out this weekend, y'all,
Yes.
and we can develop new relationship of commerce.
Please. And we're friendly people.
Yeah.
Come ready to dance. Bring your dancing shoes so that
Okay.
you feel comfortable.
And we
And
Y'all like to
Yes.
dance. I like
we
to
like
dance.
to dance. We like to laugh
Yes.
and eat.
Yes.
Okay.
So please come out.
Okay, and it's free, y'all. It's
Yep,
free.
free.
FREE. Now, you do have to pay the vendors. The vendors, you know,
For
they,
the food,
yeah, for the
yes.
food and the
Yes.
merchandise. Those ain't free. They're trying to create business, y'all.
There's no entry fee. That's what is free.
But the food you have to pay for it, and you can if you eat the ones that you can, and then you need some to take home, maybe to your family member
The
or your
vendors
mom.
are prepared for that.
Yeah, or your mom or your
Mm.
aunties that weren't able to make it. Maybe they are working and they still want to get the African food. You can get a takeout box and they put in your food for you. You take it home.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, this event again, I know we got people watching in Texas and all over. This event is in Omaha, Omaha, Nebraska.
Yes.
It's going to be at the Elmwood Park, so everyone is welcome. The Burbs, the Bluffs.
Now you can fly in from Texas if
Yeah,
you
I
want.
mean, yeah, if you can roll in. What's up,
For the
Houston?
weekend, you can get away.
Yeah, it's to Houston. Said, man, I want to be here. So, yes, we're going to be there this weekend. So come out and enjoy. It's going to be a nice weekend. Come out and taste some new foods. Yeah, taste some new foods, and then support another brother or sister in business. The only way we're going to raise our community is that we have to support each other in business, man. We have so much talent in our community. We have to support the talent so it manifests. Even the flower needs sun
Yes.
and water to
Definitely.
manifest. It needs assistance to grow. Mammals need the same thing. We need love, guidance, and discipline also to grow. And a little money too.
Yes.
We got to eat. A little money too. So, come out this weekend. It's going to be a
Without
great
money,
time.
we can't grow.
Yeah, without a doubt. You need everything or barter, which is another way of money. So let's come out this weekend, enjoy the taste of Africa. Starts at 12 o'clock
Yes.
to 8 p.m. Free parking at the UNO garage until 6 p.m. After that, you have to pay a little fee, or you can move your car. You have the option. Also, man, they're gonna have our style, so you're gonna have all types of music. You're gonna have
Yes.
so-called American music, so-called African
Come
traditional music,
Yes. True.
dance.
Yes.
Yep. We have the dance floor open to dance and enjoy the music, the culture, the food. You can even have your food on your hand and eating, because that's how we do back home.
Right,
Okay.
right,
Okay.
right,
Just
right,
have your
right.
food and then with one hand and then be
Okay.
moving with the other hand.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
shake it a little bit.
Right, shake a little bit. Shake a little bit. I like shaking food, lightly stirred. But man, I cannot wait. Come out and enjoy the culture this weekend. It's gonna be beautiful. What else going on with y'all ladies? I know y'all got something else in your mind after this, or y'all just gonna rest.
I would like to rest. I would like to take a rest and just, breathe in the success of, the event. And then maybe later on we can analyze, what went wrong. And we would love your feedback, by the way.
Yes.
So after the event, you could go on to Facebook, Taste of Africa Omaha. If you have any suggestions or, critique,
Yes.
we would love it so that we would make it better
The
next year.
True.
So yes, we
Yeah.
would enjoy
Yeah.
any feedback.
Yeah.
Great,
So
great.
make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Share the event, share the page,
Yes.
invite people.
Bring your
because-
friends,
Yeah.
bring your friends,
Yep.
bring the family, bring the kiddos.
Yep. This is gonna be an ongoing thing. So we will appreciate your feedback, because that's how we're going to know what to improve
Right,
in the
how
next
to
year,
grow,
how
yes.
to grow, how to do some changes and all that. Yeah. So we need
Okay,
some
great.
feedback after the event.
So feedback is constructive criticism,
Mhm.
Yes.
and we talk about that. That is a sign of love.
Yeah.
Of course, we want that person or the entity to be the best that they can be, and input is always necessary. It is 8:35. No jive is 8:35. Today is Love Yourself Thursday. Be intentional on loving yourself today. Wherever it is, hanging out with your people, your grandchildren, a long drive with a book, whatever it is, make sure you love yourself today. No one can love you more than you.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
And so you have to love thyself
Love yourself Thursday.
without a doubt. Oh man, without a doubt. So this next song, let me see what I'm gonna play. This next song is called Smile. And my God, he a bad guy. Not bad, but bad meaning good. And he when you smile, you know what that does? Keep away the wrinkles, first of all. Keeps away the wrinkles.
Keep your smile on.
Yeah, keep away the
Keeps you
wrinkles.
young.
Yeah,
Yeah.
keep young. Yeah, without
Yes.
doubt. And then you release a chemical that
Yeah,
produces healing
Yeah.
when you smile. We have a merciful God. All you gotta do is be happy, and that will reflect chemically in your body. Boy, that's a bad God. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Omaha, smile for me.
Yes.
Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna turn out fine. 'Cause I got it. So won't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. Just keep on. Why don't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. Just keep on moving. We see the sun shining here on such a beautiful day. Today is the day the Lord has made, and we're gonna keep it pushing and keep a smile on our face because we know the blessings on the way. Hey, got a lot to look forward to in this year because it's a brand new season. God got it in his hands, so what we stressing out for? The Lord is in control, like you didn't already know. But if you didn't know, now you know, and that's how it goes. And it's all good, because God is good all the time, and all the time God is good, even when it's like, ugh. I know it gets hard, I know it gets tough, but keep a smile on your face. Don't give up the faith. Help is on the way. You just gotta wait. Hold your head up. It's gonna be okay. Stand on his word. Believe in his word. I'm praising God on the promise because he told me that you're the head, not the tail. You're above, not beneath. Blessed coming, blessed going, no in between. Blessed in the field, in the city, the lender and not the borrower. Yes, sir. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna turn out fine. 'Cause God got it. So won't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. Just keep on. Why don't you just smile, smile, smile? smile and just keep on moving. Just keep on moving. You know the Lord got our back no matter what, man. You know the Lord got your back no matter what, man. You know the Lord got our back no matter what, man. So we ain't really gotta worry about a thing, man. I'ma lift my head up and raise my hands to the sky. Salute the King and give him glory because the Lord is worthy. Blessed to see another day that the Lord has made. He made a promise and he put his word above his name. No other name is greater. No other name is perfect. No other name has the power like the name of Jesus. And this is his day, like any other day. We give him honor and praise and glorify his name. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna turn out fine. Cause I got it. So won't you just smile, smile, smile. Just keep on moving. Just keep on. Why don't you just smile, smile, smile. And just keep on moving. Keep on moving. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna turn out fine. Cause I got it. So won't you just smile, 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 smile and just keep on moving. Just keep on. Why don't you just smile, 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 smile and just keep on moving. The King and give him all glory. No need to worry cause I know my God is legendary. The same God back then is here right now, smiling down on everybody, lifting up his name. I'm unashamed of my God because he loves me. He showed me that he will always be there for me. And when I call on his name, he'll come and see about me. So keep your head above water, never let him see you sweat. Keep your eyes on the prize, he will make a way. He is the way, he will never ever leave you hanging. He'll never leave you nor forsake you, that's what he's saying. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna turn out fine. Cause I got it. So won't you just smile, 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 smile and just keep on moving. Just keep on. Why don't you just smile, 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 smile and just keep on moving. Keep on moving. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna turn out fine. Cause I got it. So won't you just smile, 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 smile and just keep on moving. Just keep on. Why don't you just smile, 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 smile and just keep on moving. Just keep on moving.
Oh yeah, God, he just wants you to smile a little bit. Create some self-healing, y'all. We want to thank our guests, Judith and Hope, for coming in this weekend. The Taste of Africa, man. It's going down at Elmwood Park, 12 to 8 p.m. Come out this weekend. We one of the sponsors over there. We'll probably be playing some music and doing something over there for sure. I know we'll be eating. We're going to be eating for sure. Come out, develop some new relationship this weekend. It's going to be at Elmwood Park. The Taste of Africa. They have 10 different nations that's going to be representing their food. Come out and enjoy. Of course, you got to spend a little bit. They have over 20 merchant vendors. And so we talked about connecting young people with our brothers and sisters in Africa. A lot of them still sew. We have a lot of young people that are in fashion, but don't have that conduit of opportunity. This could be their conduit of opportunity where they can meet someone that can manifest their dreams. All right, let's get it done. It's our responsibility as adults to develop conduits of opportunities for our young people. You heard it here first. Y'all can copy. I don't mind you copying. Go out there and create some great trouble, some good trouble, without a doubt. That's the only way we're going to make a change in our community. Today is Love Yourself Thursday. Be purposeful again on loving yourself. No one can love you more than you. Let's put it in practice, y'all. Let's put it in practice. 8:43 here in Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs. Without a doubt, today is Love Yourself Thursday. We want you to be purposeful, without a doubt, on loving yourself today. I already love myself. I put myself, usually I'm ashy. Yes. Under this great physique I have, I'm ashy sometimes. But today I love my skin. I said I'm going to love my skin today. So I got me some some shea butter, and put it all on my body, and I actually feel good. African farms, they have the raw shea butter, no additives, no preservatives. You know, you get it from any other store, you don't know what you're getting. But if you go to African farms, if you want some raw shea butter, and I'm going there myself. The stuff that I got from the store, I'm throwing it away. I'm gonna get me some raw shea butter. But that's what we need to do. We need to develop conduits of import and export. We can get fashion. We can get whatever we need from our brothers and sisters to develop opportunities. We have to start doing business. All right. To make our situation. Again, this weekend, Afro Man is going to be in the city. Yeah, Afro Man. You know, I hang out with Afro Man. You know, I got an afro. Some people, you know, people always with bald heads say, you need to cut your afro. Man, grow some hair. You need to cut your afro. Right on. I'm going to be right on until I'm gone. Afro Man's going to be in the building. They're going to be over at the Tequila Garage off of 49th and Q. That's Saturday night. So you can go check out that Saturday night. But also, Eddie Griffin's in the house. Eddie Griffin is in the house. And I have a couple of tickets. I think I have a ticket to give away to Eddie Griffin. It's the Friday show. Friday. Let me see what I have here. I got tickets to Eddie Griffin this weekend. And so we're going to give it to I got some tickets to give away to also to our concert, Club Nouveau. We'll be giving out tickets later for that this week. So y'all gotta stay locked to 957 The Boss if you guys wanna. I told you we gave out free tickets to Squancho. So we actually love our neighbors. And can we get some love back? Can we get some love back? All right, so stick with me, y'all. I got some Eddie Griffin tickets. 7 o'clock show. They got two 30 show this Friday. Baby, we do it right here for real. 95.7 The Boss. Stick with us. We're gonna be giving some tickets away right after this break, y'all. Our next song. Oh, let me see one more. You know, this is the hottest song here in Omaha, and her name is Shiffy. This song is hot, but before I play Shiffy, we got another hot song for the summer. Her name is Savannah. Savannah is 6 years old. This is the summertime song, baby. So we're giving that to our young people. We actually, here at 95.7 The Boss, we actually play local music. We actually love our neighbors. Every morning, the music that you hear here is all local music. All. So I'm a papa. I know her papa. That's what papas do. They look out for their grandchildren, without a doubt. Check out Savannah, y'all. This is called Summertime. And then after that, we're going to play one of the hottest cuts of the summer. Oh, yeah. Shout out to my DJ, Shiffy. Check him out, ladies and gentlemen. Boss with me.
Savannah, that's my name, Savannah. Savannah, that's my name, Savannah. Savannah, that's my name, Savannah. I'm 6 Yes, I am. I go to the park, friends. I like to Play, Play. Cause it's summertime. SAVANAH, that's my name, Savannah. 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 I have a sister named Summer. I'm in Cali for the summer. I love my mama. I'm at the beach with Miss Amanda. Yes, I am. Yeah.
6 years old, y'all. Omaha, Nebraska.
SUNOUT. SUNOUT. That's my name, Savannah. SAVANAH, that's my name, Savannah.
Oh, yeah. You heard it here first. 95.7. Savannah. 6 years old from North Omaha, y'all. Oh, yeah.
That's my name, Savannah.
For real. Northside, Omaha. Oh, yeah. We got love over here, y'all. Without a doubt, man. We actually love our neighbors here, man. Savannah, 6 years old. Oh, yeah. We muscling up over here for you, girl. We got your back. Next coming up, my girl Shiffy. Oh, yeah. The hottest cut of the summer.
It's the world famous Shiffy.
Oh, yeah.
And it's your number one DJ, Mr. Soul. Yeah, she done
Shout out to my DJ.
And it goes like. Shout out to my DJ.
Hey.
We about to run the streets like a relay.
Whoa.
All about my cheese like I'm Green Bay. Packages coming in like it's eBay. Oh, and we know just how to get it off. You gotta deal with playing, you know I get it off. Hit the block and make it somersault. If it ain't about money, then I won't get involved. Look, make a call, he gon' get it all. Vacuum seal it before we send it off. Yeah, I'm hot, no ethanol. Put a bag on his head, that's a problem solved. Ever care about a hater? No, not at all. Ever trust a trick? No, not at all. Hit a smooth lick when ain't got it all. Never ever been a worker, always been a boss. Catch me riding on my dolo. Trying to find a way to get some more dough. Oh, I think I found my mojo. And I ain't going broke no more. True. Got these little haters mad. Why? Cause I'm really in my bag. Right. Invest in double bag twice. Just a younger living that fast life. Shout out to my DJ. We about to run the streets like a relay. All about my cheese like I'm Green Bay. Packages coming in like it's eBay. Oh, and we know just how to get it off. You gotta deal with playing, you know I get it all. Hit the block and make it somersault. If it ain't about money, then I won't get involved. It's that AAA hitter. My rolling like a skate figure. Right now you looking like a steak dinner. Better leave before we take you off that plate hitter. Oh, and you don't wanna go there. Look around, ain't no goofies in here nowhere. Ooh, look, shout out to my DJ. Couple shows hit the road on the freeway. Ooh, they showing love like it's V-Day. Every day is lit like it's my B-Day. You know I had to do this thing the G-Way. Cause they gon' wanna hear this song on replay. Shout out to my DJ. We about to run the streets like a relay. All about my cheese like I'm Green Bay. Packages coming in like it's eBay. Oh, and we know just how to get it off. You gotta deal with playing, you know I get it all. Hit the block and make it somersault. If it ain't about money, then I won't get involved.
Man, I love that cut. Shiffy. Shout out to my DJ, man. I love that song. We'll keep it rolling, y'all.
Hood ambassadors.
My man, conceited.
Last, tell my French mommy, tell me bonjour.
Yeah.
The Federation on the
talk
quest for
French on
days
you,
with some
y'all.
lavish on the contour. Damn city, you be flexing on them
Overall
with the
styling
diamond
this
diamonds.
morning, y'all.
Bonjour.
Love yourself
I
first.
infilate me young
My
with
man
a bad
conceited,
cushion
y'all.
wine.
Go get him. Bonjour.
Once giving bands on the realest fan mob connoisseurs. Black and me say Konnichiwa, but I hit that bonjour. First, get the slash. Tell my French mommy, tell me bonjour. The Federation on the quest for days with some lavish is on the contour. Real what I rep for, still the spot like I'm klepto. Drop Hail Mary, Drew Bless, so you gotta watch the you step for. Something try to step low. Woody dodging that recto. 100 G folks. Boy, sick, I got strepto. Listen, I do play it. When I was broke as fuck, I had to flip a brick. Half these that was hating on me, look, I swear to God, they never gave me shit. Me and my niggas making moves in Vegas. Meet me down at the left shore. Some of them, they was selling white, they ain't seen soft and never touched pure. Bad, just feeling insecure. Selling dreams, but I got the cure. Licking off the Las Vegas strip. Smoking weed on the top floor. The rap game, we hate locked doors. Horsepowers in them drop fours. Rocking in them G4s. Oh my life, I never seen more. Yeah, first. Last, tell my French mommy, tell me bonjour. The Federation on the quest for days with some lavish on the contour. Damn city, you be flexing on them with the bag of diamonds, bonjour. I infilate me on with a bad cushion wine, bonjour. Kowalski and bands on the village fan mob connoisseurs. Black and me say Konnichiwa, but I hit that bonjour. First, get the slash. Tell my French mommy, tell me bonjour. The Federation on the quest for days with some lavish is on the contour.
But we're booming on them like starter Mike. Call me Steve Nash, cause I ball fast. Sometimes it was all bad. Guess the sunshine on a dog ass. And I played the game with my left hand like I'm Jimi Hendrix at the Eiffel Tower. Joe, getting fold, then I really go. Such a plate on power. I got my foot on next in this beat. The I touch souls, dog, when I spit. And yeah, meditate and get lit. Since I'm the prince, dog, it makes sense. And you try to holler at my beat. If you don't hesitate, you might hit. I said cuss word before 6. Still ain't excusing my French.
First, last, tell my French mommy, tell me bonjour. The Federation on the quest for days with some lavish on the contour. Damn city, you be flexing on them with the bag of diamonds, bonjour. I infilate me on with a bad cushion wine, bonjour. Giving bands on the village fan mob connoisseurs. Black and me say Konnichiwa, but I hit that bonjour. First, get the slash. Tell my French mommy, tell me bonjour. The Federation on the quest for days.
That's that conceited.
Is on the contour.
Bonjour, y'all. Oh, yeah. You know I'll be Frenching it up. Next coming up, y'all. Yeah, my boss man. Oh, yeah. I hang around bosses, y'all. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking about that 19-year-old that got killed this weekend, y'all. Oh, I ain't forgot. They have it right across the street, y'all. People shooting randomly. Oh, yeah. We can't have that in our community. We got community meeting later on. Sin, go get them. Go get them, boss man. Talk for me, baby, because I'm tired of them. Let them know what's going on, boss man.
Y'all be on that rap talk, I'm only talking real life. Third eye finally open, illuminated my insides. Brighter than the sunrise, my mind is where the sunlight. Jumped up on my body,
Sherman.
we can higher than
My family think I'm losing it. Drugs, they think I'm using them. I'm making moves so accurately, dog. I think I'm losing them. I woke up by myself, no alarm. Y'all hitting snooze again. Fantasy folks is living it, created by the Jewish man. Me, I'm living free as I wanna be. It's my birthright. No more turning a blind eye. Breaking free from the tail eye. Vision is my mission to pass on to all the future means. No gangbangers or wannabe. Only kings and real queens. I'm put out the matrix, no hatred. It's called us Morpheus. Niggas is on that angel that's nose playing and pussy lust. Men turn into women and women is with the women now. These mama boys is too soft to fight. Can't put them pistols down. That's why I'm riding solo and vibing with other starseeds. Mental masturbation of others can't show the real me. Staying in my lane, manifesting my own reality. Can't let them get the best of me. So I publish a recipe for freedom. If you need it, receive it, then go repeat it. Government agents heat it. The kings can't be defeated. No matter how you kill us, steal us, deal us, or drill us, you never try to fill us. You shooting because you fear us.
Yeah, Omaha. I'm feeling it today, y'all.
We the chosen ones created on this earth just to win. But we losing because we choosing to
Better
live our
love
life
yourself.
full of sin. But the awakening is coming and we rising again. I said the awakening is coming and we rising again. Yeah, the awakening is coming and we rising again.
And the sin that we live in is simply ignorant. Come on, y'all. We gotta be better than that. Let's
Oh
go.
yeah, Omaha, Nebraska. You listen to the boss. Without a doubt, y'all. Oh yeah, today is Love Yourself Thursday. You know they don't love you. You gotta love yourself. Without a doubt, baby. We do it for real over here. Without a doubt. It's the
decision that you making, it might cost you your life.
You a legend, ain't you? Loot Squad. Loot Squad, y'all. I'm a legend, without a doubt. Boss with me. Oh yeah, without a doubt, man. Whatever a man thinketh, so is he.
I'm a legend. You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline again, I'm a gang, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend. I'm a legend. You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline again, I'm a gang, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend. I'm like Bruce Lee. When I enter the dragon, girl, I'm like mine. When I enter, I'm like Spike Lee, cause I do the right thing. Boy, I'm like Chief Keef, cause I'm gang. I am just like Malcolm, get it by any means. I am just like Martin Luther, even though I'm a king. I am Huey P. Newton, I'm black, I know I got the power. I am Hannibal Lecter, all these beats I devour. I am Wiz Khalifa, I be smoking back to back. I am just like you.
Omaha, Nebraska. Oh yeah, you listen to the boss, y'all.
Like me. I feel like ain't nobody better. I am just like Flame. But you know about what I'm
It's the Loot Squad.
You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline again, I'm a gang, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend. I'm a legend. You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline again, I'm a gang, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend.
Yeah, I'm a legend. Yeah, I'm perfection. How you gonna kill me? Nigga, I'm the weapon. I ain't worried about the killers. I ain't worried about the hitters. I'm worried about money and how we gon' get it. I'm rich. I'm full of them bags. I'm just like Hawk. I'm known to smash. I crash the beats. I stump the streets. I'm just like August. I'm known for heat. Fresh out the pot. I'm dripping through the salt. Key to the whip. I'm known to take off. The squad, the team, we all go off. But I'm totally dancing. Now who's the bomb?
I'm a legend. You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline again, I'm a gang, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend. I'm a legend. You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline again, I'm a gang, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend. I'm a
bloodline, son of the sun. I'm fully melanated, black power, fist to the sky. Fully activated, captivate the mass when I speak. Every head bow and digit is glorified king, oh precious man child. Blackfoot, color of copper. I came from the dirt, legendary, mind in the sky. My body's mother earth. Walked through the valley of death and came out a king. Joseph, they ain't cut from my cloth. I saw so many dreams. I'm in the den with the lions. Now they calling me Daniel. I went to sleep as a peasant. I woke up as a pharaoh. No longer will I walk. I'm riding on the camel.
Man.
Zulu
Hey, yo,
warrior,
man, keep
bow
it down,
and
Disney.
eyes on the
I'm a
spirit.
legend. You and me and
Omaha, Nebraska. You a boss listener. You a legend, baby.
I'm a king.
You a king.
Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now,
Oh yeah. Omaha, the birds, the bluffs. Today is Love Yourself Thursday. You a legend, baby.
I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, baby. Use 95.7 the boss. Oh yeah, today is Love Yourself Thursday. Ain't nobody love you more than you. Without a doubt, baby. Oh yeah, I'm feeling the goosebumps. I'm feeling the goosebumps. Oh yeah, shouts out to those that aren't with us no longer. Oh yeah, my man Lon Measy. Oh yeah, Hall of Famer Brian Haya. But also, if you are oh yeah, man, I'm just letting you know. Shouts out to my man Wide Body. Oh yeah, Detroit, he goes. When he came out with this cut, if you are a boss listener, you are VIP, baby. You are a very important person. Without a doubt, baby. Head up, shoulder back. Oh yeah.
I show no ID. You know why? Cause I'm VIP. I
full of green, and you know what this means? That means that I'm VIP. They show nothing but love when I'm up in the club. Why? Cause I'm VIP.
Hey,
you wanna hang with
wide
me?
body.
You wanna hang with
God
me?
rest his soul.
Cause I'm VIP.
Shouts out to
I'm
Detroit.
VIP. Hey, when I step in the club, they already know who's the best in the club. From the east to the west, or the rest of the clubs. When I come through, they show love and throw it up. I'm in the back, with a bottle for the jack, and a house full of cause I got that sense in the club. Pocket full of green, and I'm fresh and so clean. I'm so fresh as a plant, I'm so fresh in the club. Yeah, hey, I'm a party on. Yeah, I'm a party on. Mommy got Bacardi line, said it's party time. Damn, that Bacardi gone. Ain't killing my vibe, ain't killing my high. Yeah, I'm in my party zone. I got my drink and my two-step, I'm a party to the party gone until it's over. You know, I show no ID. You know why? Cause I'm VIP. I got a pocket full of green, and you know what this means? That means that I'm VIP. They show nothing but love when I'm up in the club. Why? Cause I'm VIP. You wanna hang with me? You wanna hang with me? Why? Cause I'm VIP. I'm VIP.
Hey, I'm on cloud 9, up in the club, but I'm feeling fine. Never a nickel, baby, always a dime. And like 5 wine, I get better with time. On the dance floor, feeling fancy free. I represent my team, the 313. Yeah, we VIP. Dressed to impress, as you can clearly see. But this is crazy though. Yeah, this is crazy though. I'm the chick in the clique. Yeah, with that crazy flow. You need to stop all the hating. Yeah, you can save it, yo. You wanna roll with me? Meet me at VIP. Yeah, and that's Lady Roll. That's me. Yeah.
I show no ID. You know why? Cause I'm VIP. I got a pocket full of green, and you know what this means? That means that I'm VIP. They show nothing but love when I'm up in the club. Why? Cause I'm VIP. You wanna hang with me? You wanna hang with me? Why? Cause I'm VIP. I'm VIP.
VIP, wide body, and your boy Reed came in on 10, and it's all on me. I could've did the long sleeve or the 2C. At the bar, buy it out like it's all on me. VIP, walk in, feeling all tipsy. It ain't a problem for the night because my dog with me. 10 of me right now, counting all 50. 745, back to back with the 550. I'm playing rounds in the parking lot on Forgiatos. Thing on my wrist like a gold bottle. I walk in the club looking like I hit the lotto. Low key, mixed breeze, sipping on Moscato. I make it rain, make it flood, make the weather change. Turn the whole club up like a hurricane. VIP, spend it all, buying everything. Running through a whole 12 like a shoestring.
I show no ID. You know why? Cause I'm VIP. I got a pocket full of green, and you know what this means? That means that I'm VIP. They show nothing but love when I'm up in the club. Why? Cause I'm VIP. You wanna hang with me? You wanna hang with me? Why? Cause I'm VIP. I'm VIP.
Oh yeah. You're a boss listener. You are VIP. Oh yeah. You are a very important person. Without a doubt, baby. You are a VIP, baby. Head up, shoulder back. Oh yeah. 95.7 The Boss. Today is Love Yourself Thursday. No one can love you more than you. So be intentional today on loving yourself. Without a doubt, baby. Oh yeah. We'll keep it rolling. This is Martine's favorite song. Shooter swipes. Go get him, man. I got your back.
Swipe or no swipe. Back up on the set and still them broke ones ain't no piping. I'm in traffic like a license. Pitching with your vices. 10 times out of 10, I'ma get you righteous. Filth run filthy, push with Pippi to the positive. Copped it where the Dodgers live, stashed it where my Nana live. All I want is Gouda. You can be the loser. If it's nookie over dollars, I would never choose her. I prefer to get it dumping. Ain't no set position. Another day, another note. That's another mission. I pull it off like Michelle. Fourth and inch in, they put some chippers on the books for my players bid in and hope the game never ever take me under where I'm running. One bowl season politicking summer by summer. My dice roll up, down, maneuver, I'm back up now. Rainstorms, doggy, I be coming with that thunder cause I'm about that. I'm just a shooter, this is how the dice roll. I maneuver for the moolah, taking off in flight mode. Feeling like them old boys trying to strike gold. Everybody hustling cause we all like dough. Smash a pump. He be crying up a river, smash a broken. She be acting like a snitch. They really hate my team. I be chillin', it's the cream that got me doing my thing. Car Claudia's the miss. Yeah, got a bunch of feelings, better bottle that. I'm yelling like them strippers, where them dollars at? Your girlfriend a stallion got a lot of back. If she ever wanna take me shopping, I'ma honor that. Real skrillin', speed, no riddling. Gas tank full, sign a title with dillerin'. Either fly or flop, it get hot, raw cinnamon. Got a tip cool. Inspectors in my piss again. Hustle till you ain't got a breath up. Then you go 48 hours like a meth up. Then you brickin' 50s in my pocket, they done swept up. In here, the looter and the shooter get respect up. In here, don't doubt that. I'm just a shooter. This is how the dice roll. I maneuver for the moolah, taking off in flight mode. Feeling like them old boys trying to strike gold. Everybody hustling cause we all like dough.
This one going out to my man, oh yeah, Terrence Crawford. Oh yeah, you know they running from him.
I was gonna be a star, so I'ma shine. Even though where I'm from, they be hating all the time. Seem like they expect me to fall, but I ain't surprised. My eyes on the prize, now my city's on the ride. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I feel like Terrence Crawford bit. I feel like Terrence Crawford bit. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I feel like Terrence Crawford bit. I feel like Terrence Crawford bit.
I've been working hard for this right here. Giving my blood, my sweat, my tears. Always had dreams that I make it to the top. Even when it got hard, I kept going non-stop. Pops wasn't there, but my mama held it down. She tried to keep me from hanging with the wrong crowd. Hanging with the homies, running in and out the house. Big pounds on the table, big guns in the couch. I'm glad my little brother chose to take another route. Cause the little homie there was short to live on the ounce. You gotta reach for the stars, aim through the clouds. Cause it's way more than life than what the streets talking about.
I was gonna be a star, so I'ma shine. Even though where I'm from, they be hating all the time. Seem like they expect me to fall, but I ain't surprised. My eyes on the prize, now my city's on the ride. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I feel like Terrence Crawford bit. I feel like Terrence Crawford bit. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I feel like Terrence Crawford bit. I feel like Terrence Crawford bit.
Say what you wanna say. You gon' hate anyway. You always gon' have something to say about the moves I make, as long as all my kids is straight and all my bills is paid. I ain't gon' let your worry me. Ain't gon' let your worry me. My son playing sports, crossover game nice. Box a little bit, stiff left, strong rights. Crazy how life changed right before your eyes. One day you're nobody, next day you're the God. Now everybody on you talk about how they know you, claiming what you own, everything that they showed you. But at the same time, they can't wait till it's over. Praying for your downfall, sitting waiting like a cobra.
I was gonna be a star, so I'ma shine. Even though where I'm from, they be hating all the time. Seem like they expect me to fall, but I ain't surprised. My eyes on the prize, now my city's on the ride. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I feel like Terrence Crawford bit. I feel like Terrence Crawford bit. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I feel like Terrence Crawford bit. I feel like Terrence Crawford bit.
Say what you wanna say. You gon' hate anyway. You always gon' have something to say about the moves I make, as long as all my kids is straight and all my bills is paid. I ain't gon' let your worry me. Ain't gon' let your worry me. I say what you wanna say. You gon' hate anyway. You always gon' have something to say about the moves I make, as long as all my kids is straight and all my bills is paid. I ain't gon' let your worry me. Ain't gon' let your worry me.
Whatever you wanna do. Hey, baby, love when you wanna get close to me. I need your energy. I want love when you turn me on. I love when you tasting me. You work it, babe, and you deserve it, babe. Love when you text me, babe, and you deserve it, love you work it, babe. I don't want no one else. Keep it out for me, babe. Keep it out for me, babe. It's going down tonight. Come and pick me up. Come and fill this cup. Yeah, ooh. know what's up. Meet me downtown, gotta turn up this club. I want love when you turn me on, turn me on. I love it, so text me, text me. You work it, baby. Yeah, you deserve it, baby. Love when you text me, yeah, you deserve that shit. Oh yeah, you work it, baby. I don't want no one else. Keep it all for me, baby. Keep it all for me in the morning. I'm up talking, texting with you. Right, yeah, you know, when you bang my line, it's whatever you wanna do. Right, yeah, you know, say that you needed me, waiting so patiently. Ain't no need moment else, so say moment else. Say you say someone else, I don't need you with someone else. Better expect me, babe, better feel me, babe. I'm the type of woman I like to shoot. You know you like this freak, girl, it's a deal. You love this freakness from the back. From my back, yeah, you know you cute to fight. Gotta feel right when you freak me back. Gotta chill vibe when you freak me back. Now you wanna chill when you freak me back. From my back, yeah, you know you feel me back. Hey.
Oh yeah, Omaha. That was Tamara Barbara Taste. We got so much talent in this community. Without a doubt, we're gonna maybe play some more Omaha stuff. This is an earlier cut. This one by Stephanie Boyd, y'all. Today is Love Yourself Thursday. This song is called I Feel Loved. Boss with me, Stephanie Boyd.
Scandy.
Love me, hold me tonight. Heart rate racing on high. Ooh. When I wake up in the morning, you're all I see. When you hold your arms around me, I feel complete. You love me and you love me. I feel love. Do you understand? I feel love over and over again. Lately, things been alright. Yeah.
Scandy.
Probably 'cause of our fight. Oh yeah. And I can't ignore the fact that you're all mine. Oh yeah. And I plan to spend the rest of our lives. You love me and you love me. I feel love. Did you understand? I feel love over and over again. Heart rate racing on high. Mm-hmm. around me, I feel complete. When I wake up in the morning, you're all I see. When you love me and you love me, I feel loved. Don't you understand? I feel loved over and over again.
Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs. We about to get out of here. I do got one ticket to give away to the 7 o'clock show for Eddie Griffin. And one ticket to the 9:30 show. Whoever gives me a call first. 402-763-6781. If you want to win a couple tickets or a ticket to Eddie Griffin, give me a holler. 402-763-6781. Let me know what show you want to go to. If not, oh yeah, I got other suitors. Eddie Griffin in town this weekend, this Saturday night. You'll hear the commercial playing. Without a doubt. Hello, you on the air? Who am I speaking
I'm on
to?
the air.
Yeah, who am I speaking to?
This is Vanny.
Vanny. How you spell Vanny? Is that Vinnie or Y?
No, it's VANNY.
Okay. All right. How you doing, Vanny?
I'm doing all right.
Okay.
How are you this morning?
I got good health, and I'm talking to Vanny.
That's right.
Okay. So
we've actually met before.
Oh, we have? Don't tell nobody.
Yes, we have.
Don't tell
I
nobody.
used to work for the news station, and I ran into you, and we introduced ourselves.
Okay. All right. Well, cool.
Yeah, but now I actually am out of news, and I own Dripkin Drake's coffee shop, and then I also own Nixon's Rolled Ice Cream.
Great. So we'll have to bring you in here so we can brag
so
off
I done
you.
come a little way.
We'll have to bring you in here so we can brag off your businesses.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay. All right. Well, so why are you calling me?
I'm trying to get these tickets. I want to go on a date with my man.
Okay. All right. Well, cool. Well, what neighborhood are you calling from?
I live in the North Omaha area.
Okay. So you're not too far from the station then. Well, I got some tickets for y'all. I got some tickets for y'all.
Okay.
For you and your man.
Where do I pick them up? How do I pick them up?
For you and your mans. I'm glad you're representing.
That's right.
For real. Shouts out to the mans out there. You know, she got her man. She only got one man, but she put an S on that man. To my mans.
My man.
Your man. Okay. You can come down. You can roll up on me now. You can pull up. Can you pull up now? We pull up.
I got a quick meeting, and then I can pull up after that.
Okay. You can pull up. Our address is 2314 North 24th Street.
Okay, let me write it down.
Yeah. We're in the most historic.
You hang up on me.
Oh, I ain't gonna hang up on you.
Okay. What is it again?
It's 2314 North 24th Street.
All right.
We're right.
And how long are you there today?
We'll be here for a while. We have some interns and all that stuff. What time?
Okay, wonderful.
So,
well, I'll see you soon. Thank you.
Okay, all right. I'll give you my cell number just in case.
Okay.
And that's 402. 714 6482.
648. All right. Thank you.
Okay, well, let the people know where you got the tickets from.
95.7, The Ball.
All right, appreciate the love. Appreciate the love, mademoiselle. I look forward to seeing you
Thank
again.
you.
Goodbye.
All right. Bye.
All right. Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs. We gave a couple of tickets away. She said for her and her mans. I like that. For her and her mans. You know, she's looking out for her man. I like that without a doubt. So, Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs. We appreciate you guys supporting 95.7 The Boss. Without a doubt. Again, today is Love Yourself Thursday. Be intentional on loving yourself. Without a doubt. Got some great events coming up this weekend. We'll hear them. We got some couple of ads that's running. Afro Man's coming to town. Taste of Africa is this weekend. So get out and enjoy yourself this weekend, y'all. Without a doubt. My condolences to those that have lost someone. Again, my condolences to those that have lost someone. Before we get out of here, this song is called I Hear You Crying. Oh, yeah. Here at 95.7 The Boss, we do it for real. We hear what's coming from the streets. We hear the cries. This song is produced by my man Arnold, Hall of Famer, North High School. Boss with me.
I hear you crying, struggling, trying to get through this time. Good days are coming, bringing you joy and a little peace of mind.
Oh, yeah. Boss with me, y'all.
I know that life can be unfair. I know you feel deserted by the ones who pretend they're on your side. The world has heard the words they say, the endless lies that all will be okay. How can something like this happen today? I hear you crying, struggling, trying to get through this time. Good days are coming, bringing you joy and a little peace of mind. I know that children are dying. I know your happiness has come and gone. Like a deep in the night to everything. Oh, I feel a little weak, tired of all the violence of this world. I feel such a shame inside. Oh, the shame in my heart. There has got to be a way. Crying, struggling, trying to get through this time. Maybe jumping in a little every time. I hear you crying. Struggling, trying to get through they're coming. People watching their dreams fall apart, screaming to you with all their heart. I'm alive, but our leaders can't be found. People pray with all their strength, wanting only to leave again. When and where, I don't care. It is time to tell the truth. I hear you crying. Little peace of mind.
Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs. That song is by Arnold. You know, he wrote that song because, you know, there's a lot of people are hurting out here. And he wrote that because, you know, last year, because the pandemic and then all the riots, and he hear the cries of the community. And so, you know, man, we got greatness coming from Omaha, man, without a doubt. The Burbs, the Bluffs. Greatness comes from here. I believe if the world's going to change, it's going to begin here. Without a doubt, baby. We dropped a pebble and it's a ripple effect all across the land. That's my belief, without a doubt. That's my belief, without a doubt. Of course, today is Love Yourself Thursday. We want you to be intentional on loving yourself. No one can love you more than you. It's 9:30, y'all. We got our next guest in, and this guest actually represents District 2. But, you know, in partnership, the whole state, because when you're in partnership with other senators and Congress men and women, because we have a woman representative, then it's a collective. But specifically, he is our congressman in District 2 here in North Omaha. I think Bellevue. Is Lincoln part of that?
No, we have Western Sarpy County and all of Douglas County.
Okay.
And so, unfortunately, Bellevue's not in there, but I have a lot of roots in Bellevue.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to have Bellevue in it too, but it's not the way it is today.
Okay. So Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs. You know how these stars are. All the way from, I don't know, you probably came in from DC. You know, I don't know if you're on vacation or not.
Well, it's a work week back home.
It's a work week. So you work back home and then also in DC.
Right.
All right, Omaha, you know how these stars are. They got their own nouns, verbs, adjectives, prepositional phrases, all yes, and predicates. I do like his last name. You know, I didn't have no bacon this morning. I'm going to have to go get some afterwards.
Bacon's good for a keto diet, I learned.
Yeah, hey, bacon's good for everything, man. You know, for doing electricity and everything. I seen Facebook, they wrapping stuff with bacon. I said, all right,
timing's everything. It's good to have the last name Bacon right now.
Without a doubt. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, Congressman, and then we can get right into dialogue.
Well, hey, I'm Don Bacon. It's a pleasure to be on with William King. It's a pleasure to be here in North Omaha. We were here yesterday too. We were doing some meeting some organizations here, and so yeah, we've been working 5, 6, 7, 8 meetings a day all over the district, and I go back to DC on Tuesday.
Okay.
So we just work all the way through.
Man, we just had the congressman come in and just have a regular conversation to give us the 411. We have an opportunity to see the unicamera locally on TV. We see the city council as well as we can see the county commissioners. C-SPAN do broadcast the Congress.
Yeah, I've been on C-SPAN maybe more than I care to be, but yeah, they broadcast our committee hearings. Right. All the speeches on the floor, all the debate in the chamber of the floor. And of course I enjoy, there's a morning news hour on C-SPAN, which I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it's a really good program. I'm on there about 2 or 3 times a year, which I enjoy it.
Okay. Now, can you give us a 411 or even Danielle, about when is C-SPAN coming on so we can let the community know?
Well, anytime we're in session, C-SPAN's going to film it or play it live.
Okay.
So anytime we're in session, and when we do committee hearings, C-SPAN will play the committee hearings too. Like I'm in the Ag Committee and the Armed Services Committee, and C-SPAN will show that. So they show all official meetings in Congress, C-SPAN does. And there's 3 or 4 channels because you got 3 or 4 committee hearings sometimes going on at once.
Okay.
So anytime we're in session, which we're not in session right now, obviously, because we're back doing the work week back home. But next Tuesday, we're back in session. It'll be all live on C-SPAN.
Okay. All right. So I just want to let you guys know where you can see how congressman works. See, he's actually working. You can actually see him on TV. You know what I mean? Some people say they don't show up for votes and stuff like that. You hear about individuals like that. No, you can actually go and see.
Unfortunately, there's about 50 to 70 that vote by telephone.
Vote by telephone?
And they're not showing up at the district. It's called proxy voting. I don't like it. But that's a new rule that the Speaker Pelosi put in. So There's a big number of folks who just stay home, and they call in their votes, and I don't think it makes Congress as effective as it can be. And it's a leftover of COVID,
right?
But we all got our vaccinations, so we should get back to regular order, in my view.
So they're not gonna make that permanent, is it?
No, well, she's extended it now through August. Speaker Pelosi did. It actually helps her out because she only has a 5-seat majority, and when she could have 50 or so members of hers just stay home, they just call in and they can whip the vote the way they like it, and it helps her get her 5-vote because she's got a 5-vote majority, which is not much out of 435, right? And so it actually works to her advantage to get tight votes through. Whereas if you have everybody there and you get people in the debates, there's a little more fluidity in the outcomes,
and you get a chance to maybe persuade someone.
Yes, you're right. You got it. Yes.
So by this way, you can't persuade no one. There's really no debate then, is it?
Well, with those 50 to 60, depends on the day. It varies. Those folks aren't participating. They're back home. And we've had people on boats calling their vote. You're like,
man, come on, y'all.
Makes you mad. And we actually got guys on vacation calling in their votes.
Come on. We got.
So,
I mean, if y'all want Americans to get back to work, everybody gotta get back to work. I wish I could be on the boat calling in a vote.
Calling into your show.
Heck yeah, calling my show, man. That's really convenient. So Congressman, you've been our Congressperson for what, 4 years now?
Four going on 5. I got elected in November 16, but I didn't swear the oath until January 17.
Okay.
And so I'm in my third 2-year term.
Okay.
And so, I'm in my 5th year, and hopefully I'm getting smarter and better.
Right.
Hopefully you learn with experience.
Right.
That's the goal. But this year I'm the chair of 7 different caucuses in Congress, and I'm a ranking member, the ranking Republican on a subcommittee for agriculture.
Okay.
And so I feel, with time, you keep getting a little more clout and ability to do things, and you got to make the time count.
Right.
So seniority does.
Seniority does help. And since you miss agriculture, and we got a lot of people that are being health conscious these days,
right?
And we look at import and export of American goods. A lot of our countries won't take our food because they're GMO.
Right.
Now, the old farmers, I don't think they would like that. The traditional farmers way back in the day, the ones that are the grandpapas,
my grandpa was a farmer.
Right. So,
in fact, my grandpa was a farmer, and they were always farmers all the way to like 1680.
Okay.
So my dad was the first guy that came out of the farm business.
Okay. Now into politics now, his son.
Yeah.
It's a new track, but the essence of, because we look at disease, the health, and if other countries won't take our food, doesn't that hurt our gross, our overall gross?
No, you raise a good point. By the way, the GMO that we use is well tested. It's safe. It actually, so for example, it makes our crops more weed resistant, drought resistant, flood resistant. You get bigger yields. Same thing with your beef. It's, it keeps them disease free. The real issue is a lot of these other countries, it's not a matter. They use GMO as the example, but they're really doing it to block out American ag products because we can produce corn, soybeans, beef, and pork cheaper than anybody in the world. The European nations cannot compete with our mass crops like corn, soybeans, beef, and pork. And so they put these barriers in there to protect their small farmers. That's what it comes down to. So like when I actually talked to Boris Johnson, believe it or not, in Great Britain, the Prime Minister of Great Britain. He's like, Don, how do we save our ranchers to have 50 head of cattle? We can't compete against you guys. So we want a free trade agreement with America, except for ag. And you're like, that's our strength as agriculture. If you're going to have a free trade, you got to have ag on the table too, because that's our competitive advantage.
Right.
But a lot of countries want to block that out because they're trying to protect their farmers, and they use GMO as a rationale. But the GMO that we use, you get bigger yields. You're able to get cattle that's more disease proof or disease their immune systems get better, and it's been well tested. So it's not and without GMO, you're going to have starvation in the world. When you can't get flood-resistant corn or drought-resistant corn, you're going to have less corn.
No, but
so it's
okay, but doesn't that hurt the ecosystem in regards to insect to weed? Because a lot of them affect bees. I mean, and so I know we might be getting a higher yield, but on the flip side, because I had an 8-year-old beekeeper in here,
right,
for real,
yes.
and she talked about the bees and the importance of bees. And if bees don't participate in the process, then
you need pollination.
All this high yield is gonna be a snowball effect. Right now, it might be all good, but eventually our soil is deteriorating. And like I said, your great grandfather probably wouldn't like the process there where it's going, especially if he's out there in that doggone field.
Yeah. Well, it's important to rotate
because insects are important, and we got GMOs also are insect resistant, and insects are part of the evolution of man.
Well, they still need bees to pollinate all this corn, so I don't know, or soybeans, whatever it may be. Right. I don't know that the GMO has affected the bees, but there is a bee issue, and I don't know that we're really quite sure what. It could be pesticides, which is a different story.
I mean, herbicides, pesticides. I mean, all these new chemicals that wasn't used 100 years ago.
Right. And you're right. So I think
and you can see the more cancers that we have from 100 years ago that wasn't around. Yeah. And so and always we see a lot of stuff that's on the internet.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is accurate. We get doctors that are accurate. We send them to school for a reason.
Yeah. I think there's, pesticides is a different issue than GMO, I would say. But you're right, pesticides got to have a very safety process, right?
Yeah, but all those steps. And you're the chairman now. You've been in the big seat. So I got to ask you, because, man, we like to eat.
Right.
I mean, we like to eat, brother.
Me too. Bacon would like less bacon on bacon. But bacon likes bacon.
Yeah, without a doubt. So, but just think about that as you go back to your committee. I know everything can't be solved today.
Right.
But for the future of our grandchildren, if we don't make really think about not the economic part of it, because like you said, we're number one,
right?
I mean, but now we did the right thing, and we changed our philosophy. We still gonna get the high yield because we got the best equipment. We got some of the best land on earth, for real.
A lot of people don't realize in the 1930s, corn alone, we were getting 30 bushel an acre. Today, it's 210 bushel an acre. Just think about the science behind that.
Right.
But it's everything from how far you plant your corn apart to the row separation. I mean, it's 100 different science things there. You're right, the equipment. But I think there's the GMO. I don't know that it affects the bees. I have no evidence of that. But the pesticides is a different issue, and that could be the issue right there.
Oh, you would I doubt?
But we need to. But it is an issue because we need bees to pollinate. Without it, we're in trouble.
Would I doubt? Yeah. Now we get in trouble. We got the Olympics coming, right? If we put steroids in our body, we're disqualified. But it's okay to put steroids in our meats and the foods, but that it's going to transfer to us eventually. Yeah. So why should we punish these Olympic athletes? Yeah. If it's okay on one side, but you can't use it on the other side.
Well, I would,
and it all comes back down to food again.
Yeah.
Our young people are growing a little bit faster.
Right.
We got junior diabetes now because of brother. You got an important position.
Yeah. Well, we don't.
Food is important.
We don't eat healthy foods, which leads to a lot of that. The junior diabetes is inherent. I mean, it's something they can't help, but the type 2 diabetes, you're right, it's off the chart, and it's we got to really work on a healthier diet, and America does not have by and large a very healthy diet.
It costs us more. We're debating about healthcare, but but we're not doing it on the front end. We always want to worry about stuff on the back end. Cancers, basically cell mutation based off introduction of something foreign coming in your body.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of time. So if we put in pesticides, herbicides, eventually those poisons you're gonna have a chemical reaction in your body. So, and we just ingesting it every day.
But when you say a case by case basis study of this, though, for example, you get vaccines, so there's some good things to have.
Well, I kind of stay away from vaccines. I never had the flu. I never had the flu shot, and because you know why? Because I heard people get the flu, and so you know what? I'm kind of like Obamacare. I got William Care.
Yeah, you got
William Care.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what I do, I follow the lesson of my mama.
Yeah.
If you sick, you stay at home.
Right.
Wash your hands.
Right.
It's just the basis of like our mama taught us. And sometimes you will get sick, but I have never had the flu, mainly because I stay away from people that have the flu.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have the flu for most of my career in the Air Force because I did get the flu shot, and then I didn't take the flu shot when I retired, and I got the flu bad one year. And so I'm back on the flu shots again because I didn't like the flu. But in the military, I got every vaccine known to man. I got anthrax, I got smallpox, I got it all. And so I guess maybe it's just my roots. I guess I'm just used to getting vaccinated.
Well, military, you're a different type of individual. With my dad, military. I mean, you volunteer for a different lifestyle, and you have to sacrifice.
Right.
And so, but you get an important position, man. I know you're chair of the food, but we need some. We already got our ears, around here. Corn ears. We got plenty of them.
I love fresh sweet corn.
Oh man, I do, man. There's nothing better.
Man,
there's nothing
when
better.
You pick my farm, I still go back once in a while. It's still in the family, and they pick that sweet corn. You cook it that day. There's more flavor in that freshly picked sweet corn than you can imagine. It's just yeah.
There's nothing better than some sweet corn.
It's a slice of heaven right there.
Yeah, right there, sweet corn, and then some great watermelon. I mean, man, that's a barbecue.
Fresh tomatoes picked too.
Oh yeah, man.
There's more flavor in those things. Man.
Oh, well, we're gonna have lunch today.
Yeah. I didn't eat breakfast. I'm really hungry.
right now. But no, we sitting here talking to Congressman Bacon. Everybody want, politics is politics, but I like to just get to know the softer side. Everybody's always specific and hard and abrasive.
Yeah, it's our culture of our politics today. It's unfortunate.
So what have you? Because people always say, "Well, he ain't doing nothing. He hasn't done nothing." I always like to get rid of the myths and the stereotypes up front.
Well, those are partisan attacks. The University of Virginia says in the top 20% of the House for effectiveness.
Oh, really? Okay.
And then we also have Georgetown University says I'm in the top 3.5% for bipartisanship out of 435. So I mean, outside academics. Come to a different conclusion. But you're now the Jane Clubs of this world, the very hard left partisan Democrats are going to say that. That's what they do. But I've passed 10 bills. That's pretty good over the 4 years I was in, and I got some good bills in this time. I hope we get passed. We'll see. It takes when you're in the minority, it takes a little extra work to get some of these things across the aisle. But I have passed 10 bills of legislation, and there's so many tangible things that we have accomplished. I mean, $800 million for Offutt to rebuild after the flood. I was the lead on that. We got new highway money here. We got new low-income housing money coming in here. I mean, I could go on and on. But on top of that, 10 different bills, things ranging from Gold Star, protections to some of our military stuff. But here's my priorities for this Congress. I would like to get, and we had success already on this cycle or this Congress. Having UNMC selected as one of the top pandemic research centers for the entire country.
Okay.
It was selected as one of 5 and the only private one. The other 4 were military, right? So we're the only private public institution, but not military, selected as this research hub. And it's going to result in a $2.5 billion investment in Omaha, 1,000 new jobs at about 100,000 apiece.
Man,
salary. So I'm just telling you that's a good goal for this Congress.
Okay. Now is that all in the medical?
It's all about pandemic research and pandemic readiness. And really, we want to be prepared for the next pandemic.
Right.
And so I've been working on that. It's not just me, it's a team.
Right.
In Congress, you very seldom get anything done yourself. You got to work as a team to get things across the finish line.
Right.
But this Congress, UNMC was selected as one of those 5. Now we got more funding that we got to do. I mean, it's going to be a multi-year process to do, but it's going to take 40,000 construction workers to get to what we want to get done.
Man, so we got to make sure that we get some of those minority contractors.
Yeah, so I do agree with that. And in fact, I talked to Justin Wayne.
Okay,
we want to make sure that there's protections there. I have a very kindred heart on this. I understand because I'm working it off it. Unless you're in that and doing it and you know that process, it's very hard for new people to break in.
Right.
But yet these new people can deliver at a good price, and we need to give them opportunities. So we got to help minority contractors who are more often newer businesses learn how to break that code. It's really a lot of red tape, and we should help. We got to be helping with that.
Well, without doubt, Brother Bacon, and if I know you want to be our congressman for the next couple of years. I mean, that's a winner.
Yeah, I agree.
Because if you'll be able to create millionaires in this community,
right? Yep.
And we need legislation that can create that effect. The Local Community Radio Act, written by my man Lee Terry. We wouldn't be on the air without that legislation. See the effects of that legislation,
right? And you've been able to continue this, but you're doing great work up north with the broadband internet. I mean, I just think you're now able to. Now you got your hand in quite a few things.
Right. But it all came from legislation that had created a ripple effect that actually affected the ground positively.
Yes.
And now internet, and even with this hospital, of course, we want to take advantage on the construction side, but we got NOAA, North Omaha Area Health, that have apprenticeship for young African American and minority students to get in the health fields.
Yes.
And so we want to build that next generation so they can work in those fields, because in about 3 years? Well, when is it? The building probably take about 2 or 3 years to build.
We're looking at about a 3 or 4 year plan.
So I mean, kids can graduate out of school and be ready and be prepared.
Right.
So
you're talking about 1,000 new jobs and about 100,000. I'm giving you a gouge, but
right.
We that's going to lift a rising tide lifts all boats.
Right. Now, of course, we're going to have to bring some experienced people in, but you still going to have to hire some new people.
Right.
Some entry level people that our local young people can take advantage of. And we always talk about the people are young, young people moving out of here because
it shows the importance too for public schools. We got to prepare people.
Without a doubt,
we got to make sure all our schools, North Omaha schools, are producing, competitive graduates out of there and giving the tools they need. Here's the second thing I want to get done, and I'm going to give credit to Brad Ashford. He worked on this bill when he was in. I hope get it passed, but it was really mainly his work. I want to give him the lion's share of the credit. But that Chip-in Act that allowed for public-private partnerships for the VA, it's expiring this year. I want to reauthorize it for 5, and we want to do some more work at the VA and some other areas with public-private partnerships. So that's another objective I have for this Congress.
Okay.
And I got some other bills out there, but those two are important for the economics of Omaha and our veterans, but just it will infuse more construction jobs, better quality of life for all.
Without doubt. And I my dad was a veteran. He worked for the civil service. I got several friends that's been in different branches of the service. Their main concern at the VA is that the overturn of the doctors.
Right.
And they'll have a consistent doctor. And I know that environment is a training environment because it's a military environment still. And so a lot of them would love to have that private relationship so they can have doctors off and they can use doctors in the civilian world. So they can go to have regular doctors so they can feel they can get that care.
There's programs where you can do that. Like I didn't get in the VA system because I had 0% disability. But through the retirement and TRICARE, you can get your health care as a retiree on base, or you can take a different program. You got to pay copays and get your permanent doctor that's in the community. So you have those choices out there. And I didn't realize when you have 0% disability, I didn't, you're not put in the VA system.
Okay. So you're in the regular system.
Right.
And so I think that's a good thing because a lot of former military feel that they're not getting the best care of the VA, mainly because of the doctor turnover.
Yeah.
It's not that it's not a good facility or people that don't care. It's just a turnover.
Right. My the feedback I'm getting, our VA is rated one of the best for customer satisfaction. There's other VAs with a lot lower customer satisfaction. And I think the impression is for most people, the doctors and nurses are very dedicated. They're loyal. And you're right, there's some turnover, but the thing that hurts the VA the most is the red tape. It's a 1950s mindset I'll give you an example. They mail a lot of their medical records to Florida for something, and then they get mailed back. Anywhere else, you're doing this stuff electronically. Right. And so we got to get them into the 21st century for digital stuff. But when you do that, there's vulnerability to hacking and all this other stuff, but there's a downside to any upgrade you do. But it just seems like the red tape and the bureaucracy is the biggest hindrance in the VA, but the doctors, nurses are very dedicated. And the feedback on the formal surveys in our VA are very high.
Okay, good. What else are you working on?
Well, those are the two big bills. Now there's another one that's near to my heart, Petty Officer French, which you may have been hearing in the news, World War II veteran, African-American from North Omaha, saved 15 sailors when a ship got sunk by the Japanese in 1942. And as this lifeboat was floating towards the Japanese lines, towards a beach controlled by the Japanese, if they would have got captured, they would have been murdered. That's what the Japanese did. They didn't take prisoners. And so he got in the water, swam them back out to sea for 8 hours until a U.S. boat found him and rescued him. And but that story sort of went lost.
Right.
And then this year, someone brought it up and said, hey, this guy really wasn't properly recognized.
Right.
And so I'm working with the Navy to review to see if he should be given a medal, right? And I think he should be. And we're also working to get the post office in Benson named after him, because I think, look, I like naming post office after heroes.
Right.
And this guy represented the best of America. And he was raised in the segregated era. He was even treated segregated on the boat itself. Yet he rescues 15 Caucasians. And the interesting story, that night when they got rescued, the Navy tried to separate them again. And his crew, the 50, said, no, Petty Officer French, he's on our crew. He's staying with us tonight. But I just think it's sort of a story of brotherhood.
Right.
And it's our higher angels. All right. And we've had bad things in our history, but courage has helped us make progress. And I think the examples of Petty Officer French and his crew speak to our higher angels. So I think the stories are good for us to know.
Without doubt, I also ditto that. Sometimes unsung heroes need to be sung.
Right.
Without a doubt. And so that's a great thing. And sometimes you need courageous people in order to bring the races per se together.
Yeah.
And so,
but sometimes people, because they're raised segregated, one way to defeat that is for people to get to know each other, build friendships. This Petty Officer French saved their life. And I bet you it changed all 15 of those guys.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
So that's how people, it's friendships and experiences change people. And I think for the better normally.
Yeah,
sometimes I guess it can go the other direction. But
well, I always encourage people to get to know people, because stereotypes and all this stuff does not give you the total experience of individuals. Right. I had my best experience was going to college. I had, got a chance to learn about different cultures, different people. I mean, that was the best experience.
Yeah. And we're all raised in our little cubby hole somewhere. I mean, I was a farm kid, raised on a farm. That's all I knew. And, I was around a lot of Hispanics, because there were a lot of Hispanics working on the farms around me, and I worked with them, and they were my friends growing up, and rode the bus together to school.
Right.
That was my background, but but we all got it broadened out. And I joined the military, and I got much more broadened on, and the college too did help me.
Right.
Because because you only know what you know.
Yeah. You only know what you know.
And you say, oh, there's more to this world. And, my first boss in the Air Force was an African-American guy, Captain Donaldson. Rick Donaldson was his name. And one of the finest bosses I ever had. He helped me get on the glide path to make general. He was a great mentor. And those experiences change a person.
Right.
Because it touches your heart, and
and
you get loyalty. I mean, I got loyalty to this guy. I always will have loyalty to Rick Donaldson. He made a difference in my life, and I appreciate him.
Yeah, without a doubt, man. I have other people that don't look like me that actually love me. Without a doubt.
I'm one of those.
Okay, without a doubt.
I'd like to look more like you.
Okay, well, hey, vice versa, man. I'm trying to I'm trying
I like that painting.
Sometimes you think people aren't looking, and they are looking.
Yeah,
without a doubt. No, man. No, I appreciate our relationship. Sometimes people want you to do their bidding, and I'm usually not a negative person, and so today is Love Yourself Thursday, y'all. And so I just, I always want to just reflect on that. Just make sure you guys love yourself, because life is too short. It's too short, and like I said, if we don't live life and go through experiences, then we'll always have the same perception.
For me, it starts knowing that God loves us. Right? God loves us and sacrificed His Son for us, and I think that's a acknowledgement of our value, for starters.
Right.
And God's called us to respect ourselves, but respect others, and I think. But I didn't realize it was Love Yourself Thursday. Is that something that you did, or is that somebody else? Is this a national thing?
No. That's what we do every
Thursday.
Every Thursday, Love Yourself, because my degree is behavioral science, and so I'm a social scientist by heart. So if I'm blessed with this conduit, and so I want to make sure that we do the right thing according to how God wants us to do it. And so, of course, we neither one of us perfect, but at least we're working towards perfection.
Yes.
So we on that road versus a road of destruction. I just encourage us to love ourselves today. And if even if we look black and white, Republican, Democrat, we can still love each other.
We're still brothers. We're still Americans. We're fellow. We're all child of God,
without a doubt.
Yep.
And so we have enough enemies outside our borders.
Yeah.
It's going to be real easy to conquer us if we're fighting ourselves.
Absolutely. And America's the best country in the world. Now, we got our weaknesses. We've had terrible things in our history. But in the end, we're the only country in the world where millions of people want to come here. And there ain't a lot of people wanting to leave here.
Yeah, without a doubt, consistently, constantly.
We have equal opportunity. We have freedoms of speech. We got all these great freedoms. So it's easy to focus on the negative, and we're dividing each other on that. And it weakens us. But the opportunities are here for everyone. And I really believe hard work, character, and there's opportunities given out there for the government's try to make some opportunities for like school loans. I mean, there's ways to keep giving to get the tools one needs to meet your professional goals, whatever they may be.
Right.
But we're blessed.
Right.
And of all the major countries in the Western, like in Europe, I'll just say, but also most of Asia, their populations in the industrialized areas are going down. They're averaging like 1.5 kid per couple, right?
Right.
In America, because of immigration, we're one of the few countries that we're growing in population. And it's because people all over the world want to come here.
Right.
There's people in India, they're waiting 20 years to move here.
Man.
Yeah, it's just amazing. So
the sacrifice of our ancestors, man, we got to take advantage of this great country. I mean, it is a great country. Of course, we got a lot of improvement. Yeah. And of course, we should learn from our past, without doubt.
Absolutely,
because it just makes us better.
But you can't forget the bad things of the past. I mean, we've been debating about this, how to educate the last month or two in our schools. I think it's important to know the history of slavery. It's important to know the Tulsa race riots. It's part of our history. And you got to learn from it. If you don't learn from it, you're more prone to fall back into it. But we also got to remember, in the midst of that, there were heroes.
Yeah.
Like I love Abraham Lincoln. I love Frederick Douglass.
Right.
These guys, Harriet Tubman.
Right.
These people were great Americans that changed us for the better. Martin Luther King gave his life, but he changed America for the good. He got, fighting the Jim Crow era. In our country, we're still traveling a journey to achieve our dream or the ultimate vision of our country, but it's still the best place to live.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
I think when you don't teach the true history, even though it's been brutal, it makes everyone ignorant.
Right.
You don't broadcast everyone's contribution, and so people perception, like I said, if you don't know, you don't know.
Right.
You only know what you know. And so if we're not taught of the contributions of African Americans and sacrifice.
For your listeners, I encourage, for those who haven't, read Frederick Douglass's autobiography. I read it. It made me cry.
Yeah.
When you learn what he went through as a slave, he saw his aunt, I think it was his aunt, get whipped. He saw a neighbor slave gets shot just because he wandered into the wrong field. You read these stories,
right?
But you also read the strength of him, how he tricked the young white kids to teach him how to read.
Right.
And he's one of the best orators our country's ever had.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
And so I think when you read it though, it's just a compelling story.
Without a doubt. I've been to Frederick Douglass' house.
Yeah.
He had a beautiful house. I couldn't believe it. I said, man, you had this house
in Washington, D.C.?
Heck yeah, man. His house is tight, and you can see all.
I've been there. I've been to that house too. I didn't go
inside.
inside. I was outside. I saw the plaque.
Oh man, it's nice. So no greatness, and we gotta acknowledge like to say those unsung heroes.
Mm-hmm.
So what else? Now you running again? This first year
I didn't do my formal announcement, but I do plan on running again.
Right.
But I'm not one of these guys that says I want to run forever and be there. I'm a Christian. I don't know how long. I just pray on it, but I think I should run. I believe in 2022, and I've committed myself to doing that. But I'm not one of these guys that I'm not locked in to run in 2024. I just got to take it 2 years at a time, pray about it.
Right.
And there's other considerations. I got 3 of my 4 kids living here. I got 6 grandkids, and at some point too, you want to enjoy your family life.
Yeah.
I'm gone 4 days out of 7, and but I just pray on it because God's given us all a mission.
Right.
And I think God's given me one right now, and I'll try to do my best at it. But at some point, doors shut or doors open. You just don't know. And I always seek His guidance.
So basically, you're gonna take it day by day. But for this next cycle,
right.
you will be running.
Right.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, your peers and shouts out to Georgetown. Georgetown was a law school that actually reviewed all our applications before we submitted to the FCC to get our radio stations.
Wow.
So I love Georgetown without a doubt.
Like they're the ones who rated me in the top 3.5%.
Right. So if Georgetown can do it, then
So my point is, these people said I've done nothing. It's partisan, Jane Club hate kind of stuff.
No, Georgetown's not partisan, y'all, because they have black radio stations all across the land. I'm one of them.
They tend to be a little more left of center. So the fact that they rated me in the top 3.5% is probably pretty good.
Right. Heck yeah.
In University of Virginia, rated me in the top 20% of total effectiveness there based on the bills that were passed that I've done. And so I'm proud of that. I'd love to be in the top 1%, but you give it your best. But being that I've only been in 4 years at this point, rated in the top 20%, that's an objective look. That's not a partisan look by me or somebody else. That's academics making that evaluation.
But let me ask you a question on right now. You see the murder rate in all the cities go up.
It's a shame. It's terrible.
So I look at being a social scientist,
right?
You see the defund the police, and it's not all been black because when the first riots, it was way more it was white folks out there. And I said it's a miracle, for real. I mean for the white people when George Floyd and all the white people said hell no,
right?
This is wrong. Like God's people stood up. So everyone participated, but they always try to make it. It's like black people the only one that said defund the police. No, it was up in what's that up in Seattle or Portland. That was.
It's more the. I would say it's the far left progressives out there, and that's really not the African American community.
Right. Yeah. So they put out messaging that no, it's America.
Yeah. So and I've heard from leaders in North Omaha talk about that, Don. I mean, I totally support peaceful protest. Right. That is an American right.
Yeah.
It's in the First Amendment. But a lot of the violence did not come from the African American community in those riots. It was outside agitators.
I seen the Antifa dudes. I mean, at the first one. I mean, they had the backpacks. They had the mask,
the goggles,
the goggles on. I mean, they
weapons.
Yeah, they had weapons. Man, right. I saw.
There's Democrats like Jane Club here denying there's any Antifa.
Man,
saw them on TV.
I was there. I was on ground.
You see them on TV.
And, I was on ground.
Right.
And you had regular citizens dressed in flip flops. They wasn't prepared for.
They're there to peacefully protest, and you got these other ones that are looking to cause violence and create. That there's probably multiple reasons why the crime rate's up, and I think it's probably deserves a lot of deciphering. But I do think it's not okay. There's been some major cities that did create a major cuts in police. and so there's less police on the streets.
So they actually cut police because I know Omaha we didn't do that.
We did not. No, we actually added some, but in some of our major cities for a while, right after those riots in May and June, a lot of police, some of these police departments did get shrunk, and now they're adding them back in because New York, for example, the violence is off the chart in New York, and the mayor says, "Okay, I got to get police back out in the streets." And so you can see that there are a lot of these Democratic mayors that sort of were anti-cop for a while.
Yeah, they were.
Now they're like, this ain't working. We got to get them back out. But I think part of it is, it's maybe a little bit of the defund the police, but I think part of it is there was an anti-cop feeling that became very prevalent. So a lot of police forces withdrew and became less out there in the public.
Right.
And so I just think there's a bit of a mindset right now of anti-cop that's probably affected the crime rate.
Yeah, I agree with you because I mean, as a police officer, they got families too, and I talk about this. They have children, and they want to be safe. If you don't like us over there, why should I even come over there to protect you?
There is a reluctance, a growing reluctance.
That's just human behavior, right? And it's not about a uniform. Yeah. That's just like a mom or a dad or a child. Right. You know, you're gonna try to help your child out, and they don't want to receive your help. How can you help them?
You know, the shame of it is too. I think sometimes we have the wrong perspective too, William. A lot of times people want to focus on the criminal, and they try to turn it to a race, and I don't like it. I want to focus more on the victims. The victims are, by and large, right now mainly African American, and it's wrong. It's and this young kids are paying the price here, and so now I think most cops are great. 99% want to do the right thing, and just like the Air Force. I was in the Air Force, you get 1% bad apple, you kick them out. Yeah. But most cops are trying to do their best to protect the community, and some of it's tough. So sometimes you only got a split second decision to make a decision how to respond, and so I think they do deserve our. I try to think of the right word, tolerance and patience. I mean, they're trying their best.
Right, without doubt.
They're trying to protect us.
Without doubt. I was here the other day, and I know you're in Congress, so it's kind of hard for you to affect local law a lot of times, unless you call local leaders.
Right.
I'm a former probation officer. I stopped a gentleman from raping a woman down here. I witnessed a murder, and I testified.
Yeah.
They had my address because of the law that they can cross witness, cross examine, such. But they put witnesses' addresses, and so those assailants or perpetrators have access to those witness addresses. Threatened. So a lot of people are getting threatened, intimidated, killed, and so they're less apt to come forward and to help police.
Yes.
Now, me being a former probation officer, I used to get the gang list.
Right.
So they passed a law in the unicameral. They got the sexual predator list. So we know all the sexual predators, so we can protect our children. Why can't we come with a different philosophy? We know all these KKK, we know all these bad people.
Right.
But we protect them. Why can't we say they live here, they live here, like they do sexual predators?
I think anybody convicted,
so we can protect our children. So
anybody convicted should have people like yourself, if you're a parole officer, should have the access to that.
Well, I think it needs to be public records, similar to how we do the sexual predators.
Yeah,
because
I guess those are public if you mention it, because I know I get that list.
So I had Sheriff Wayne Hudson here yesterday,
right?
And he said we got to go to a unicameral to get that passed. I said you protect the criminals, but you want to protect the witnesses that's trying to protect the community. I don't get that logic.
Now the witnesses deserve protection. I think you got a good point. Thank you for.
So if you can make a call to all your people. I know you don't have on a local level, but you still have a share of influence, because if we're going to help you win, and they blame you for the crime rate, then something else got to be done than just going on the back end and praying, or increasing the penalties when it's not doing anything,
right?
If we know that the KKK or the Bloods or the skinheads, if we know these people are living in our neighborhoods, we need to be a public record.
Yeah,
especially like I said, if they committed crime, that's public record. We need to know where they are.
Right.
So if our neighborhood have a potential chance of getting shot with doing a drive-by and straight bullets come and hit another person,
right? That's happening too much.
Too much, brother.
Right. I agree.
So I think we need a different approach.
Yeah.
If you're a mob, we need to identify you. I mean, because we letting these criminals hide, man, and continue to eat at us and create chaos.
So when you're talking about crime, there's like 5 things right now they're pulling off the chart, and crime is one. Americans all over our country are greatly concerned. I hear from my friends in North Omaha, just heartbroken, when they had those 2 younger kids shot.
Oh, the 19-year-old was right here. I was here when they did I was here that night, 3:00 in the morning. It's 200, and there's a lot of people out here. Everybody was cool. And then you had 2 masked men shoot into a crowd randomly. We can't have that, Brother Bacon. We can't have two people randomly put masks and shoot randomly in front of a crowd of people that have never done nothing to them.
Right.
That we're not in the OK corral no more.
What causes? I mean, I don't understand. Maybe it's gang related, but I don't know.
Of course, it's probably on that level. But if we know who the gang members were,
right? Yep, absolutely.
They'll be less apt to go out and do their felonious crime. That's why we got the sexual predators. So we can watch them, and then they'd be less apt to go repeat because everybody is looking at them.
Yeah. Well,
we need more eyes looking at the criminal. What do you call it? MS-13. We need more eyes looking at the criminals,
right? Versus
witnesses not being protected.
Right.
Witnesses aren't being protected; they're being intimidated, lied to, and killed.
Absolutely.
And that's hurting our criminal justice system on each end. Police officers feel that, dang, I just arrested this guy.
Right.
And dang it, the witness ain't gonna come because they've been intimidated.
Yes.
And the police can't do nothing about it.
Right.
Unless the witness come and tell them.
Yes.
And it's not happening. And we getting a perpetual. And so I'm coming from an experienced probation officer. I'm not as a religious leader. I know that I know what will work.
Right.
And if we expose those criminals,
if
we put them out front like they do witnesses, they put witnesses' addresses out there, man.
Yeah, that's wrong to do. I didn't know they did that. I mean, I know they know who you are because they're going to put you on the stand.
Yeah, but
to put your
address. I had asked someone to come visit me at my home before the trial.
Wow.
They tried to bribe me.
Gee.
And then at the end, they said it should have killed me.
Right. Yeah,
I did testify, but I had 2 brothers that got killed at 19, so I'm a different breed. But everybody not brave or have the courage that I have.
Yeah. Well, it takes bravery and courage to change a community and a society.
Right.
And
so I just want you to make that call, brother Baker. I know that ain't no level. Make the call, brother Baker. So what else do you want to talk about this morning? I mean, since we got you in here.
Well, I defer to you on this one.
Okay.
I'll tell you the thing that's a concern to me right now. I'm a military guy. Afghanistan's becoming a colossal disaster. I don't strictly just blame President Biden. President Trump said he wanted to do the same thing. He didn't do it. He was talking about just withdrawing. But President Biden comes in, says we're going to do a withdrawal. We're going to get out of here in 2 months.
Are you talking about in Afghanistan?
Yeah. So we only had 5% of the forces that we had at one time. It was a very small number. And it was enough to protect Kabul and to help the Afghan military and government survive.
Right.
And we're giving them air power. But we're taking all that away. And the Taliban have doubled the land that they control now. The Afghans are fleeing their country. I think in a year or 2, you're going to see Taliban run Afghanistan. They're going to provide safe haven once again to Al Qaeda. We've thrown everything away that we did over the last 21 years. And it's just, it makes me angry. And this is, well, we need to get our troops home. We had very small numbers there, and they weren't even doing the fighting. They were in the backdrop. They were backdrop training, intelligence providing. It was enough just to provide that backbone to the Afghans, and just to pull them all out. They're collapsing the government, and then you got 18,000 Afghan interpreters who used to work with us.
18,000?
They've served with us. They're gonna have a big target on their back when the Taliban come in, and so I'm just gravely concerned, and I think it was a disastrous policy that.
Right.
Joe Biden, and they said, well, what about Trump? Well, Trump said he was going to do the same thing. He didn't do it, but he was talking about it.
Right.
I didn't like it then either.
Right.
I just think it's a failure. I always tell people, you're going to be a penny wise and a dollar foolish. In other words, they're trying to save a penny right now by pulling 2,500 troops out. Right.
2,500, is it?
It's it. And they're pulling them out. But that's what we had there to sustain Afghanistan. We probably needed somewhere between 2,500 and 5,000. But regardless, when we pull out that 2,500 and Taliban win and they bring in Al Qaeda, what is the cost to us then? Right? It's going to be bigger.
Yeah.
And so I always tell people, you can't just look at the end of your nose. You got to look out far enough. We had a policy there that was, I would say, was affordable and we could sustain, and it protected our country. Al Qaeda beginning a safe haven in Afghanistan means Al Qaeda will be attacking us from a country with training bases and all this stuff. It's just, I just think it was a mistake, and it's going the wrong direction fast.
What about the border also?
Yeah.
Because of course we care about Afghanistan, but we have presidents a long time ago said that we shouldn't get in any foreign wars.
Right.
I forget which president it was. Was it Lincoln? One of them.
Well, there was, a lot of our earlier founders said, hey, stay out of outside entanglements. But we can't forget, we were attacked on 9/11.
Oh, yeah.
3,000 Americans roughly were killed.
But people said that we were at the wrong people.
Yeah.
Like, because they were from the sand.
They were from Afghanistan. Now, a lot of them were Saudis, but they were
Saudis.
But they were trained in Afghanistan. So they were terrorists out of Saudi Arabia being trained, in Afghanistan. And there was obviously Osama bin Laden ran that organization. A guy named by Sheikh Kahil, I can't even guess it. KSM. Well, that's his abbreviation, KSM. He's in Guantanamo. Like, he was the general in charge of that operation. And we captured him. So, I mean, we know who did it. Now, our border, that's another crisis right now. So, President Trump, is working on the wall and said, if you want refugee status, you got to go to your embassy in your country or Mexico to do it. You can't just you can't cross the border illegally.
Okay.
That's refugee status. By the way, that's law.
Right.
Yeah. There's a formal way you become a refugee. You got to go to a port or you go to the embassy. But he had policies in place, and we had a 20-year low in illegal immigration. And then when President Biden come in, he said he was going to do catch and release. So if you catch people, he was going to release them back. So, okay, you come back in a year for your trial. He stopped doing this. You have to do it in Mexico or the border. You can come across and do it. He told kids, if kids come here without their parents, we'll keep them. So now all these parents are dropping off their kids. So in other words, these change of policies led to what we have today. And today we have roughly 180,000 people a month crossing illegally.
Are you serious?
It's the highest in 20 years. When literally 6 months ago, we were at the lowest in 20 years. Now we're at the highest in 20 years.
What are we gonna do, man? Pete Ricketts now. I love what he did when he said you can't bring them here because we have our own children in foster care,
and that's draining
that we got to take care of first.
Right. We have 400,000 kids in foster care, and it's strained right now. Now we're going to throw in thousands and thousands and thousands of other kids from El Salvador, Honduras. But the thing is, it was because the previous president said, we're not going to take anybody unless you go through your embassy.
Okay.
Right now, it's like, we'll take unaccompanied children and we will not return them. So it was a green light for parents all over in that region to just drop their kids off. And that's what's going on. We got kids being dropped off at 10-foot fences. They're dropping them off over the top. And and almost half the young girls are being sexually abused by these human traffickers.
Right.
It's a crime against humanity. What's going on?
Our parents were captured and they didn't want their babies taken away.
Yeah.
I can't believe. And I know black people now, they poor and they will not go give their babies away.
Right. Yeah.
I can't really fathom that. Somebody go get
all over.
You go get my son away or get my grandson.
Yeah.
I will have a fit.
So I was down at the border twice now, and I've seen all these unaccompanied kids. I asked them. One girl was 14 years old, came in from Guatemala. You're like, how did a 14-year-old girl do that?
Right.
But those are the girls that are being attacked by these human traffickers, and almost half of them are being assaulted somewhere in that process of coming here. And it's just, there's a lot of people being victimized through this, and people making the money are the human traffickers. Someone told me the dollar amount, and I can't remember now how much it is $10,000 a person or something like that. But these human traffickers are making a killing, bringing people in America illegally.
So I mean, so where are the kids going? I mean, where are they going? I mean, well, they don't have no parents. So are they gonna be able to connect back with their parents?
So I
don't understand because
it's a twofold process. If they have any family in America, they'll contact that family. If it's an uncle, a cousin, they'll try to get that kid with that family. And if there is none, they go into foster care, and so they become part of the foster care population. And then the hope is from the parents over time that will give them the green light to come in at some point. And so it's
I just don't understand that.
Right.
I don't understand that policy.
But it was the
I've been to Tijuana, and that's my first time in a foreign country. I was nervous a little bit. I was nervous for real. I was glad to get back up through those gates and my ID and stuff. But man, I can't imagine that many people coming through the United States every month now.
180,000 illegally. That's not the legal ones. That's illegal. Folks come up with undocumented, and they're catching them.
But
we don't know how many others are.
But they're moving in front of everybody else. That's here,
right?
That's legal. And
you got people waiting 20 years to come here legally.
But they moving right in front of them.
Yep. It's not right. In fact, when I talk to the Border Patrol guys, they go, Don, why is it that it costs more to come here legally than it is if you get caught coming here illegally and stay? The court costs are actually lower, or for someone who comes here illegally versus someone who comes here legally and trying to become a citizen. And you're like, yeah, the system's broke. It is a broke system.
Because honestly, I can see why there's more crime.
Yeah.
I mean, there's more people here that shouldn't be here. Honestly, there's less resources already. I mean, to me, it's
it affects the labor market too for the lower income earners.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Because before the COVID, the lowest income earners, their salaries are going up faster than any other area because there was a demand for laborers, and so the wages are going up for the first time in I can't remember the exact years, 18 years, 17 years. We're going faster than the highest income earners, or crazy because people are competing for the $15, $20 an hour,
right?
And they were pumping up that they're having to keep their good workers and attract new workers. COVID did put a dent in that, but if you bring in a lot of other low-income earners, they'll actually deflate those wages, obviously.
Right.
And it affects our home builders, our roofers, people in the meatpacking plants, you name it.
Without doubt, it's just a spiral effect. But so I applaud Governor Ricketts when he said, "No, y'all can't come up here because we got to worry about our own kids in foster care, and most of those kids in foster care are Black kids."
Yeah,
you can't. Don't get mad at me, but we got to look out. I love our neighbors, but we got to look out for our neighbors. We got to help ourselves first before we can help someone else.
I've heard arguments on both sides, and I understand both sides of the issue. But I think in the end, Governor Ricketts didn't want to facilitate bad policy decisions, and that's what was going on with new administration come in. They made 3 big changes to the border, and it was sort of like a green light. Okay, everybody, come on in. And that's sort of what happened. So,
well, I agree with him totally because they would move right in front of our kids, and our kids are slaves, former slaves, and our families sacrifice. We cannot, man. So, of course, I love God and we love our neighbors, but man, we got to help ourselves first before we can help someone else. So, what else going? We got to talk about crime. We talk about the border, Afghanistan. We talk about food.
The economics right now, we've got infrastructure we're working on too. We go down that path, but the economics is interesting. Inflation right now is the highest since 1992. So it's looking at 4 or 5%. So like bacon's up 18% right now. That means it costs 18% more to buy a slab of bacon. Gas prices are up 45%. So people's salaries are not going as far. Right. And it's because there's so much money that's coming out of the federal government. They're just throwing money around left and right. It's one of the reasons I opposed the last COVID bill. I supported the first 5 bills. The 6th one was a party line vote. We had $1 trillion still sitting there from the previous bills that were not spent. And then we threw in another 1.9 trillion. So money's going everywhere. And that creates an inflationary effect. And so I'm worried about that. The deficit, we're going to have a $3 trillion added to our deficit this year. And here's another conundrum.
Who do we owe?
Well, it's mainly China's been giving us a lot of credit, a lot of their credit.
Well, why we owe China?
Because they're willing to give us to help pay for this $3 trillion extra spending we're doing, which is screwy. The whole thing.
I thought China wasn't. Ain't they like a so-called adversary?
Yeah, they are. So here's another one that's a conundrum. 48% of our small business, or all our businesses, 48% want to hire more people right now.
Right.
But yet unemployment went up. So
is that because of the unemployment subsidy that's been
part
continued?
of it? But like in Nebraska, the governor stopped the 300 of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it is part of it. There's so much. There was a period of time if you weren't working, that people were making $3,500 a month to not work.
Mm-hmm.
So that's hard to. Then that becomes a factor. If I'm going to earn $3,800 for working, don't want to earn $300 more for working versus
Right.
So there's a lot of money the government's doling out right now, and I think we got to get back to normal, normal spending. Because we need unemployment, we need STAMP.
Right.
But right now, all those benefits were jacked up higher through COVID. We got to get it back to normal. But when 48% of the companies want to hire and unemployment still goes up, that tells you there's a contradiction there.
Right.
And we got to work on it.
Okay.
We got to get people back to work.
Yeah, that's gonna have to happen.
Now, Nebraska, we're a little bit better spot. We're
3%
3% or so, but nationally, we're not back to normal.
Okay. Let me make sure we have no questions online or anything real quick. I do got one question. Does the Ag Committee deal with rural health problems in regarding to house air quality?
I have not seen that as a topic. It's probably in other committees.
Mm-hmm.
Now we don't do this in the Ag Committee, but I'm very involved in it. The rural health has a problem. We have a shortage of doctors, shortage of nurses. And so we're trying to do more things like telehealth and try to find different ways to get healthcare out to the rural area.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not in the Ag, that's in other committees they're in. So, but no, when it comes to air quality, that's not hasn't been in the Ag Committee at all.
Since we're talking about the base, military housing, air quality on the base, because I know, is there opportunities? How can local vendors take advantage of the dollars that you brought to get off it rebuilt? Because those and I think this person is an air quality guy, where they want to make sure that the air that's filtrated, because of the virus,
like carbon,
right, and all the other stuff that see through. So how can local vendors participate in that process at Offutt?
If Offutt has a contract for that stuff, so this is where we got to help, I think, particularly new businessmen, many of which are minority, understand how to break that code of government contracts.
Right.
And I've asked the base and I've asked the Army Corps, you need to have like tutorials to new businesses. How do you know what contracts are coming up? And how do you put in a bid?
Right.
Now, people who do it all the time, they know it, but they got
they got
a corner in the market.
Right.
But to get more competition is a good thing. That's how you're going to lower costs. And I think and you broaden your base of contractors out there. So I've asked the base and Army Corps they got to do it routinely. They want to do one and say, okay, we're good for 4 or 5 years. No, you got to do it like every year. You got to do bring in new vendors and say, this is how the process works, and help them through it. Right.
I think that'd be a great outreach to the community, and so we could take advantage of the billions of dollars. Because how many billions of dollars is going to be coming over to Offutt to fix that?
$800 million.
Yeah, I mean, so the community, instead of bringing outside people, I know we got the skill set here.
Yeah.
But also we talked about how can we nurture those young people.
Right.
And so 2 or 3 years, they have the intelligent wealth to apply for those jobs.
Getting people out of poverty, a big chunk of that is entrepreneurship, having your own company. That's how people grow great wealth.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, because they own their company. I've been in this job, I've been blessed to meet so many people that started out with nothing, and they have huge companies now because they're at their own company and they've been able to grow it. And it's, I admire how people have done this. It's impressive.
Without a doubt. Now, you have foster kids, don't you?
Yes, I have two that we adopted. They're a brother and a sister.
Okay.
Now they're 24 or 25 and 26 now.
Okay.
And
okay.
they're doing great.
Okay.
And but it was quite a journey because got them at 8 and 9, and it wasn't their fault. They had parents that were in prison, and so they had some baggage. We had a tough 10 years or so. I had all those moves in the military, but it's such a blessing when since they became adult at 18, 19, I've been able to see all that work
pay off
because now my one son's working 2 jobs. He's taking care of himself. My daughter got married. She's got a daughter, great mom, and she's working there. They're doing very well. It's just neat. And she moved here to be with us.
Okay.
So it's a real blessing to see this investment, time investment, love investment,
right,
pay dividends.
Right.
But at 17 years old, I wasn't so sure that was the way it was going to be.
Oh yeah, what I thought. Well, when young men turn 17, I probably had this question. I said, "Mama, I want to give me a little bit more rope, Mama. What I mean? Let me do some more stuff." Right. So, no, I'm glad that you were in their lives because it made it different. Because we have a lot of people in foster care that sometimes don't have that guidance that's necessary to get them through those.
There's
clouds.
a lot more work we got to do in foster care, and we've made progress. But one of the biggest concerns, going back decades now, at one time you turned 18, you're foster. Now you're turned out on your own.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have anybody to fall back on. You don't have your parents. The foster parents don't have responsibility,
mm-hmm.
and your number one homeless population were, excuse me, foster kids who aged out.
Right.
And then they're the ones who are being human trafficked,
mm-hmm.
and they're the ones that end up in jail. And so we needed to find a way to help this 18-year-old. Now it's 19.
Right.
And now we're giving people at 20, 21 resources to help them find places to live, get a college education. Where Doane College is at, they got a great program up there for foster kids who aged out. And so we got to find a way. I needed help until I was about 21.
Heck yeah, I needed help too.
If I got aged out at 18, I wouldn't have been in a good spot.
Right.
And most of my kids needed help till about 21.
Mm-hmm.
Kids aren't ready at 19 by and large. I mean, I didn't know what that meant to just do basics in life. And I kind of a lot of these foster kids who aged out, they haven't had health care in 3 years. I go, why? You got the community health center. Well, I didn't know about it. So there's a lot of times too, there's resources, but don't know about it.
Right.
And so we got to help. These kids need extra help.
Did you know that there's a generation, and we were raised in church.
Right.
This generation, a lot of them have never been in church.
Yep.
Have never stepped a foot in church. I think that's part of the equation also.
I do too.
Far as just crime rate.
I think the faith aspect of this is a huge factor.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say it's all, but it's a huge factor. I got taught there was a compass that God gave us. It's not comes from us.
Right.
There's a compass that comes from above. There's a definite truth. Truth isn't relative. And I think it grounded me, pointed me the right direction. And you're right, many kids haven't heard anything like that. And it's I think it is one of the big factors of problems we have.
Mm-hmm. So quit praying, keep God in, y'all praying that y'all keep, God out of school and all that stuff. No, God, we trying to keep God out of everything.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all that we need God. It's a little bit more peaceful. I mean, I remember praying in school and all that stuff. Talking about, it was a little bit more peaceful.
Well, it all comes down. Do you think there is a God? Well, I do.
Right.
I believe in God of the Bible,
mm-hmm.
and so I embrace that.
Without doubt. But it is. I'm letting y'all know it is a higher being. I felt him at the Million Man March. Mm-hmm. Without a doubt, there is a God. Without a doubt, God is just energy, and so we're energy. You can't destroy energy, yo. So even though we die, we're going to transfer into some other type of energy. So we're going to live forever, without a doubt. Congressman, did we get anything? Daniel, did we talk about everything that was on the list?
Yeah, pretty close. I think we did. So, yeah. The only thing I was going to have you mention foster care caucus. You are the co-chair. I am the co-chair of the foster care caucus.
Okay.
And I work with Karen Bass, Democrat for Los Angeles. We're on top of different ends of the political spectrum,
right?
But we work together on foster care. We are in so much legislation on foster care together, and it is an example of an area where Congress works.
Right.
So it's one of the successes I think out there.
Well, you know what? The foster care reason why we got a high foster care because a lot of people end up in prison and dead like that. And so Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs, let's show a little love to self, and so we can show more love to others. All right, that's why we do the things that we do. The only way we're gonna decrease the prison population or decrease the foster care system is we got to show a little bit more love to each other. All right. So, brother Congressman Don Bacon, anything else that you want to make sure you get across?
No, I just appreciate the opportunity to talk with you, William, and I appreciate all the listeners listening in, and it's an honor to serve the community.
Yeah, without a doubt. Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs. We're talking to Congressman Don Bacon. He is the representative of District 2. He did announce here live that he's going to be running for a re-election. Oh, yeah, he said it real smoothly. Oh, yeah, I'm going to run for re-election, William. You know, he said it real smoothly, though. So you heard it here first. I saw one appointment yesterday. I thought I saw it on Twitter. I thought I saw something on Twitter. You know, I keep my ears.
You know, it's
eyes to the ground.
I respect our election systems and representative government. We need people to run. Mm-hmm. So I admire Alicia for throwing her hat in the ring. Mm-hmm. You know, I think it takes courage to do that because, you know, you open yourself up for, and I get it all the time, obviously.
Right.
I look forward to running on my record, and I think we have a great record. We've accomplished a lot, and I'm willing to compare my views versus her views when the time's right. But she's got to get through the primary first. So, and when the timing's there, it will happen.
So you're not going to switch up. You know, Governor Rickers, he's gone next year, right? He's quiet, y'all. He's quiet.
But there's 3 people in the race for that. And I prayed on it because I had people.
Who's in the race?
You got Jim Pillen.
I don't know him.
You got Charles Herbster.
No.
And then you have, I don't think he's formally announced, Brett Lindstrom, a state senator from West Omaha. And I think, Governor Heineman's talking about doing it.
Okay.
So you may have 4.
I'm talking about, okay. Well, brother.
And there's a couple others I know thinking about it too. I probably would not have considered it, but yet I had a couple of people that are statewide office holders. I'll leave it vague. Called me and said, "Don, we'd like you to consider it." I did. I prayed on it. I just didn't think it was right. And we've built some investments in what I'm doing in the House right now. I'm in different caucuses.
Right. So you want to finish? You want to finish? You want
to leadership roles, and I just don't want to walk away from it.
Right.
Because then you start from scratch for something that is a bit of a. You don't think. I mean, it was going to be a tough primary, no doubt about it, in the governor's race. And so I think.
No, I think you're winning easy, brother Bacon. Yeah, and then we're gonna put some bacon on some hamburgers and French fries and celebrate.
Yes. It's a good. It is a good marketing tool.
Without doubt. Right now, man, I need me a bacon cheeseburger right now, man. For real,
sounds pretty good.
Right now, for real. No, just think about it, bro. Go. I talked to God. Go back and pray again.
Yes, I prayed about every day for 3 months for God to give me wisdom on it.
Right.
And but I feel like hopefully that's what He did. Okay, I made the decision not to do it.
God,
talk to me again. Yeah. I wish it'd make it clearer sometimes.
I know. I mean, but sometimes, I know you're in a leadership position, but you still got 400 some people that you got to get stuff past.
I know.
If you hear, you're the man.
Yeah. There is a draw there. I agree. There's
you know what I mean? So think about that, brother. See, my guy talked to me. My guy talked. Yeah. You got 400 some people you got to convince. Here, you got a unicameral, and you're a good guy. You're a good guy. The Democrats like you. I mean, a couple on the far end, but Jordan, Georgetown, and all these people, wouldn't, and you hang out over here in North Omaha. You eat our barbecue, you eat our corn and stuff. You're a good guy. So I don't know. I don't know, brother Bacon. Just think about it. Pray again.
Well,
to talk to your foster children.
Yes,
for sure. They need some different guidance. No, but seriously, we would love to have you come back to the state and then you have to run perpetual campaigns. You can relax.
Right. Well, those every 2-year cycles are a little bit.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, they are.
Come on, man. It's too.
You feel like a punching bag.
Man, you are a punching bag. But you look good. You look good.
Yeah.
So, have you been exercising?
You like
to lose some weight.
I try to walk 5 miles. I've been trying to watch my diet.
Okay.
A little better. I'm back to my 2016 election night weight.
Okay.
And,
I tell you lost some weight. How much weight have you lost?
13 pounds.
Okay. All right.
And I got elected and I gave it all I had, 12, 14 hours a day. And the food's fast food. It's, I found it's easy to, they call it the freshman 10. And I had the freshman 10. And, but I knew I needed it. It's not good for you to carry around extra weight. So I've worked hard to get back to the weight I was elected in. And I'd like to lose a little more. I'd like to get back when I went my retirement weight from the military. That would be great.
Okay. Now I do want to get back to my college weight. I'm down to 179.
Wow.
In college, I was 165.
Yeah.
So I got
I tell you, for me, 175 is a really good weight.
Okay.
But I'm not quite there yet.
Okay.
I need to lose more bacon.
Okay. Or just get half.
Yes.
Slice in half. Don't take the whole slice or something. But really, you're looking good. Obviously, I can tell you work on your body. I know for a fact you're in perpetual campaign mode when you run for the House. Just think about the governorship. Just think about it. Just pray one more time. You can relax for 4 years.
I don't know if it's called relax, but
you can relax for real. You can relax. It's better.
Yeah.
You stay home. You're at home. Grandchildren come up to see you at home. You have to fly.
Right.
You still get a homer.
That is one of the things that a little bit more challenging with Congress. You're 4 days out of 7. You're in DC, and I love my family, love my kids. My grandkids are a real treat.
What do they call you now? You got what do they call you, Papa? What do they call you?
Most of my grandkids call me Peepaw.
Peepaw.
It's a 2-year-old talk. I got a little 2-year-old.
Okay, you call you Peepaw?
Peepaw.
Okay.
And so now it's become sort of an affectionate name from almost all the grandkids. So
okay, so young one renamed you.
Yeah. So the 2-year-olds are just cute. They don't know how to talk quite right.
Right.
So they get as close as they can.
Right.
Yeah, I taught them all to salute.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Most of I gave them to salute about right. I got one girl that goes like this. Puts her hand behind her head. She's close, don't get quite right.
Man, I love people. My grandson, he's gone. He's in Chicago visiting his grandmother. And so usually I get him on Thursday because it's Love Yourself Thursday.
Yeah.
I love being around my grandkids, man. They just
right.
They little used. Dang,
yeah.
You do the same thing I do. Okay. And so no, there's just nothing better. Congressman, man, we appreciate you coming in. You're always welcome. He pulled up on us, y'all. I forgot he's even coming. He pulled up. That's how bad. That's how our congressman. My congressman pulls up, without a doubt. Omaha, the Burbs are blessed. Thank you, Danielle, for making this happen. Without a doubt, we about to get back to regular programming. Boss with us, y'all.
Okay. All right. I gotta go and. It's just a public service.
Are you tired of hearing about the coronavirus?
Coronavirus!
Well, it's real.
I'm telling you, it's real.
Now, here's what I want you all to do for me. Check this out, man.
Don't panic. If you're sick, stay home.
Stay away from me. It's contagious.
Stay at least 6 feet away from others.
The most dangerous disease. Coronavirus!
Wash your hands frequently and practice good hygiene.
Stand and show these people what time it is, boy.
We can stop the spread of the virus.
Coronavirus! Show me your mouth.
So stay home, stop the spread, save lives. Most importantly, let's check on our elderly.
Word up, you ain't going out like that.
We're here to keep you informed.
Coronavirus! Just get it real. Don't believe the hype.
In the meantime, let's take care of ourselves and each other.
Don't believe the hype.
It's just a public service announcement.
Are you tired of hearing about the coronavirus?
Coronavirus!
Well, it's real.
I'm telling you, it's real.
Now, here's what I want you all to do for me. Check this out, man.
Don't panic. If you're sick, stay home.
Stay away from me. It's
contagious.
Stay at least 6 feet away from
The most dangerous disease.
coronavirus. Wash your hands frequently and practice good hygiene.
Gonna show these people what time it is, boy.
We can stop the spread of the virus.
Coronavirus.
Cover your mouth. Say it. You're contagious.
So stay home, stop the spread, save lives. Most importantly, let's check on our elderly.
Word up, you ain't going out like that.
We're here to keep you informed.
Coronavirus. Just get it real.
Don't believe the hype.
In the meantime, let's take care of ourselves and each other.
Don't believe the hype.
It's just a public service announcement.
Are you tired of hearing about the coronavirus?
Coronavirus.
Well, it's real.
I'm telling you, it's real.
Here's what I want y'all to do for me. Check this out, man.
Don't panic. If you're sick, stay home.
Stay away from me. It's contagious.
Stay at least 6 feet away from others.
The most dangerous disease.
Coronavirus.
Wash your hands frequently and practice good hygiene.
Gonna show these people what time it is, boy.
We can stop the spread of the virus.
Coronavirus.
Cover your mouth. Say it. You're contagious.
So stay home, stop the spread, save lives. Most importantly, let's check on our elderly.
Word up, you ain't going out like that.
We're here to keep you informed.
Coronavirus. Just get it real.
In the meantime, let's take care of ourselves and each other.
Don't believe the hype.
I've been feeling kinda cooped up. I'm trying to get some fresh air.